Ground control to Major Rob. I'm a spaceman. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rob Locke. With an E. There are literally dozen of you out there who've been waiting for months for me to say that again on television. It's wonderful to be back with you. This is ShopOnTV. We are live until 3 a.m. And by the way, if you enjoyed the NFL show, will you indulge us for just 10 minutes, maybe 15? Because boy, do we have something you're going to love. If you didn't enjoy the NFL show, we've still got something that we believe you're going to love. 15 minutes is all I ask, and when you decide you want to stay for longer, that's up to you. Maybe pour a drink. It's going to be a long one. This is Let's Explore VR. These are VR experiences. We have 3 different types. We have wildlife, we have space, and we also have ocean. Not just VR though. Oh no, 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 no. VR and AR. What's the difference, Rob, I hear you say? Virtual reality uses the headset, but you also get experiences included with AR, which is augmented reality. And that's like, you know when, okay, as you look at me, I know you think Tony Stark, right? You know, Iron Man, obviously. Well, that's augmented reality, you know, where they kind of flip things around in space. Using your phone, you can actually see, you can hold planets in the palm of your hand. It's phenomenal stuff. This is, we believe, the lowest price over there that you can get this for anywhere. You can't get it in the high street, you can only get it online, and we are below everybody else. There are only 2 products in the show tonight, so when you know you want this, just check out right away because we have limited stocks on each. I will keep you updated when those stocks are getting close to running out. And that will be the time when you're going to want to check out your basket. We're not there yet, we're only just started. But here's the other great thing, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the ultimate Christmas gift, I would say, for the little boys and girls in your family and the big boys and girls in your family. If you decide to buy 2, when you put those into your cart, or you can, sorry, that cart's American, isn't it? Your basket, when you put them in your basket, you can do this over the phone as well, I believe. It will automatically give you another £10 off. So if you buy 2, you're going to get them for £130 for the 2 of them. And it actually works in multiples of 2. So if you bought 4, you get £20 off. If you bought 6, you get £30 and so on and so forth. I can't wait to tell you all about this. They come with so much stuff. It's the top of the range from Let's Explore. It's got all the bells and whistles that some of the other models don't necessarily have. And we are going to literally do a deep dive. So get ready, because I'll introduce you to my guest in a moment, who's got the best name in the world. Can't wait to introduce you to him. But also remember, you can shop on our website, shopontv.co.uk. And coming up later in the show, the wonderful, the one, the only Tim Britton is back in the house. And he has an e-bike for you and also a scooter. So those are coming up a little bit later on. $799.99. Now, by the way, we do offer PayPal Pay in 3 here at ShopOnTV, which basically means that if you put anything between £30 to £2,000 online into your basket, you can then apply for PayPal Pay in 3, and when approved, you will then be able to spread the cost of whatever that order is over 3 months, interest-free. As I always say, the interest is in the product, not the price. That's the Swifty as well. It must be quick. It's called a Swifty, isn't it? And it's called Liberté. It's French. It's fancy. Now, as I said just a few moments earlier, my special guest tonight with this VR experience is a man who has a name that I personally think is the best name that any parent can bestow upon their child. His name is Rob. Rob Thornton. Hello, mate. How are you?
It's good to be here.
Welcome.
I'm so delighted to be here. It's amazing.
We're delighted to have you.
Thank you very much.
Especially so because what I want to do is because everybody is, I'm sure, as I was, eager to find out how are we getting a VR and an AR headset, or a VR headset and an AR experience for 70 quid. So first of all, what is it? How does it work? What do you get with it? And all of that.
Great question, and do you know what? There is so much with Let's Explore that I'm going to try my very best to give you a basic overview, and then we're going to dive straight into the really exciting.
Excellent, good.
So essentially, Let's Explore, it is a box set. And the box set is a chance of world of exploring, basically.
Sure.
So we've got 3 different themes. We've got space, we have got wildlife and dinosaurs, and we have got oceans. So you get the choice of which theme you want, or if you want more than one, of course, you can pick 2 boxes.
The idea, just so you understand, it's a bit like going to the cinema, is the way I think of it. You know, you pay these days, what, almost 20 quid you can do for a comfy seat to go and watch a film. Here you're paying 70 quid for sort of 13 or 16 full experiences that are all curated especially for the system, right? So it's like buying a ticket to the theatre or to the cinema.
When you go to the cinema, you only get to go once. With this, you can have it as many times as you like.
I see what you did there.
And that's great. Now, this is a gift that, I call it a gift, it's a box set, but Christmas is coming up. And sometimes people don't know what to get, whether you've got nieces and nephews, whether you've got children who are really into their tech, or whether you've got a brother or a sister or an auntie or an uncle, just someone who loves something new.
Yes.
This is perfect. Don't take chocolates, don't take flowers round to someone's house.
Do you know what this is, ladies and gentlemen? What this is an excuse to buy something for that is, look, we spend £1,200 to £1,600 now, or can, on a smartphone, and all we generally do is text with it and maybe occasionally call somebody. I don't even think anyone does that anymore. So if you're paying all that money, you might as well, why put the gubbins in a headset that costs you extra for the headset, that's all it can do? Take what your phone can already do and use it in the headset. In fact, Kieran, my director, was just saying that his VR headset costs £650. Clearly we're paying him too much. Anyway, so show us how it works and let's see it in action. We're gonna show you how this works. So if you've got any questions, by the way, we are live and interactive. So mail at, no, that's I almost gave you my email address. Studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk. Any questions you have, if you just want to say hi, we'd love to have you be part of the show.
So of course, as you said, all you need is a smartphone, and that's the reason we can give this at such a great price.
Any size?
Any size, any
make.
smartphone.
Right.
So yeah, any size, any price. The reason this is so cheap, effectively, is because it's using your smartphone. Now,
affordable.
Affordable,
yes.
Yeah. So to set it up, even the least tech-savvy person can do this.
Great.
I gave it to my mother-in-law the other day. She had it done in 5 minutes.
Brilliant.
She's the type of person who smiles when you put on Face ID. She thinks you have to smile to get your phone to unlock. So how do you set it up? It's a simple click. So you get the headband.
Yeah, okay.
You get the headset. Click it in, that's set up and good to go. And then all you do is you take your smartphone, and when you get the box set, there's a QR code. With that QR code, you scan it, and that will give you an app to download. And then you can essentially download that specific app for the theme.
So it's Android and iOS.
Android and iOS. And then on there, you can unlock all of the different experiences.
Do you have to take the case off your phone?
I do, just because I've got a really chunky case, because I've got a child and he loves to throw it on the floor.
Right.
But some cases do fit in.
So if you've got an OtterBox or whatever they call them, that kind of thing, then take it off. But if it's a slim thing, then I wouldn't know what those are like. Then just stick one of those on there.
But this is the app, and essentially on the app that gives you both your AR, your VR experiences, plus there's a few quizzes on there as well, you know, so if you wanted to test yourself on the things that you've experienced on the VR app.
So it's educational, it's fun, it's really a great way to spend
Dinosaurs first though. So I'm just going to get the VR set up and I'm going to launch it. All you do is you pop it into the front and then you shut it.
Where is all the content? Is it in the app? It's part of the app?
In the app. As long as you're connected to the internet, you're good to go.
Okay.
Now once you put the phone in, you've got a few dials on the top. We understand that everyone's vision's different. You can use this with glasses, but basically you just adjust the dials to make sure that it's not blurry.
So it's like a diopter. So contact lenses, glasses, that sort of...
Exactly. I'm just going to jump over here to give myself a bit of space.
Okay, fine.
Hopefully we can pull up a stream of this because...
Yeah, we're going to show you what we're seeing, what Rob is seeing now through his glasses.
So this is so easy to control. You don't need any controllers whatsoever because it's all done with the power of your eyes. Have you got a stream on the screen?
We haven't. It's not connected at the moment, apparently. From your,
do we need to reconnect it?
We might need to reconnect it.
The powers of live TV. VR experiences. Now,
and then what about AR? Because there's AR as well, isn't there?
Of course. Let's talk about the AR.
Well, actually, before we move on to that, can I have a go at this?
You can have a go at it. So
can I do some space, please?
You can indeed. Let me take the phone out, and this is the beauty of it. When you've got all of the packs, you've got all of the apps. So that's the great thing. And if you've got 3 packs, say for example you had 3 kids, and you've got 3 packs, you get free VR headsets. If you've got 3 smartphones in the family, you can have 1 kid on the side doing dinosaurs. You could have your uncle over there swimming with sharks, and you could have someone going into space. So what did you say you wanted to do?
I would love to go into space, please.
Well, actually on the space...
People say I take up a lot of space, so I figured that would be a good place for me.
There's actually an astronaut training program in here.
Excellent, that's just what I need.
I won't do that one though, because that one's quite long-winded.
Oh, thanks a lot.
But the one that I will give you is really, really cool. You are going to get to experience...
Okay. Am I all right to move over there?
Yes, please do.
Okay, okay.
So let's go on to there. There we go. We are playing that video there. So, Rob, I'm going to give this to you.
Thank you, Rob.
And it's really easy to adjust your headset. I'm never going to get bored of hearing my name like that. It's really easy to adjust your headset. There's just a little knob in the back.
I'm in a big rocket.
What can you see?
I've got a slightly wider head than you. I'm just going to adjust the band at the back, which is very...
heads. We can't help it. Right.
Oh, hang on. As I look, there's a... Oh, my giddy ant.
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a guy, but
you are. We can see it on the screen now as well.
But he's there. But when I look over, I can see every. Let me. Can I go all the way around?
You can.
Oh my lord!
This is a 360.
You've got to get one of these. 70 quid. At the lowest price. I don't even know where I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking over the wrong place. Sorry.
This is the thing. If you've got someone who has always wanted to go into space, but the chances are they're never going to become an astronaut,
I believe I'm
this is for them. You can do astronaut training. You can take off in a spaceship. There is so much you can get involved with just in these VR experiences.
How would I normally get sound for this? Pair of headphones?
Nope, it plays straight out of your phone.
Does it really?
You can put headphones in. If you've got AirPods or another brand, you can put your headphones in.
Rob,
or alternatively, just play it straight.
It's all very well. I'm not in space yet. How do I get in space?
You want to get in space?
Yeah.
So. Come out of that. Do you want me to get you on?
Would you mind? Thank you.
I can indeed.
While you do that, ladies and gentlemen, where are we here? No, here. You cannot buy this in the shops.
No.
£70 here, but if you buy 2, if you wanted to buy 2 for a couple of people, obviously, when you put it in your basket or when you order through the phones, 03333 241 241 or at ShopOnTV.co.uk. You're automatically, if you're doing it online, the basket will calculate an extra £10 off. So with 2, that means you get 2 for £130 rather than £140, and it's in multiples of 2. So listen, here's the thing. I'm just hearing from my producer, one second, Rob, that we only started with a few hundred of each of these. There are so many in baskets. We're actually getting to the point where if everyone checks out their baskets, there will be a lot of people who will miss out. And the reason for that is, a million, billion, trillion people can put one of these in their basket. Unless you pay for it, you have to pay for it to be on the way. So that means if other people check out, and invariably they do, then you go to check maybe tomorrow to go and check out, and they've all been accounted for. You've missed out. So may I recommend? There's only this and a bike. All you got to choose is between space, wildlife, and oceans. So here's the thing. Check out now, just as soon as you know you want to buy it right now or in a few moments, then maybe you can think about doing that right away, because if you don't, and I'm not saying this to press you, if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. I honestly, it makes no difference to me, except that you're going to miss out on a huge amount of fun. But when you know you do want it, and if you want to go check online, have a little look around by all means. This is the best price in town. We're absolutely convinced of it. And if it's not, I need to know about it and would like to know about it. So I'm just, fair warning, that's all I'm saying. These are massively popular and we don't have a lot of stock. Right, am I going in space now?
Go to space. You're currently in space. You should be...
I'm in space. Hang on, I'm underwater.
Are you underwater?
I'm underwater.
Are you on the...
Well, this is good. Hang on.
So this is our space walk. So this is our spacewalk and space astronaut training.
I can't believe this is from a smartphone, because inside you've got sort of like binoculars really. They're lenses that turn your iPhone into basically what you would expect from a VR headset.
Exactly.
So I'm seeing one image. We're just showing one on the screen. If we showed you 2, it would be a bit confusing. But I'm seeing in 3D.
Exactly that. The only thing I want to mention though, Rob, for anyone who is thinking about purchasing these, one of the most common queries we get is it's blurry. You do have a protective film on the lens when you first purchase the VR headset, so it's always worthwhile. Make sure you peel the film off, because otherwise it is going to be blurry until you remove that.
It's so clear. And you know, most smartphones these days are such high quality that you know, oh look! Astronaut training, I'm about a spacewalk, ladies and gentlemen. You know where I'm going? I'm going to infinity and beyond. And so, so I can sit, can I?
You can control
oh!
There you go, that's how easy it is to control.
Way.
I mean, Rob, you've never controlled this before.
No, I haven't.
That is how easy it is to control. You simply use the little dot on the screen.
There are videos.
And you're able to control what you want to do and where you want to take it. That is how simple.
So now I'm playing a video. I mean, this is the sort of experience, if you've ever done Star Tours at Disney World, or one of those simulator type rides, it's a bit like that. I'm going to give this back to you now, Rob, because I seem to have managed to click myself back to the same place that I was before.
Brilliant. You've absolutely smashed that.
Thank you very much. I've done well there, haven't I?
You've done well.
So remember, that's just space. You've got space, you've got wildlife, and you've got oceans. Each one of them has 16 complete experiences, and the experiences are fully, you know, there's a lot of content there, isn't there?
There is so much content. For example, you can see wildlife on the screen at the moment.
Yeah.
Wildlife, you can go on safari. So you can literally get up close and personal with the big cats. It really is nice and cool. Now, we do have VR and we also have AR, so let's quickly explain the difference.
Sure, please do.
VR is essentially virtual reality. Yes. Virtual reality is a 360-degree virtual world.
So that's why you use the headset.
That is why you use the headset. Right. AR is augmented reality. Yeah. It's bringing real life to a virtual reality, if that makes sense. Now, we're going to stick with space. Okay. Because how would you like to have your own rocket ship in the palm of your hand?
Well, I mean, like, you have to ask.
So, I've got this little cube. Now, this is called an Explorer cube. Okay. It's made of foam. It's nice and simple, and you get one with each of the sets. All you have to do is use the camera on your phone to scan the cube here. Hopefully, we'll be able to pull something up on the screen, because if I then go to our shuttle here, take a look at this.
Whoa!
I have got a rocket ship in the palm of my hand.
Take a look at that.
Take a look at that. In here in the studio, we have got a rocket ship in the palm of our hands. Plus, with each AR experience, it does have a voiceover telling you a little bit more about each thing that you're holding and stuff. So you would be learning more about the spaceships. But take a look at that. Imagine that on Christmas Day. Oh, Mum, don't mind me. I'm just going to set fire to the Christmas tree. Woo! Do you see what I mean? Like, there's endless possibilities of fun with this. So that's just a spaceship. How cool is that? And it's so simple to use as well. Simply scan the cube, and on the space you've got different planets, you've got different rocket ships. On the oceans you've got different sea life creatures. 16 on both the space and the oceans. However, the wildlife, which I know is incredibly popular, 30 different AR experiences with this one. You get 15 wildlife and 15 dinosaur.
The only thing I would say is I think that we should potentially have offered everybody at home a tether of some kind, because you're never going to see your kids again once they get this. I mean, really, I'm not suggesting you tie your kids down. You know what I mean. Just keep an eye on them, because it might be a while. You might have to go out there and check for signs of life, because this is absolutely sensational. Ladies and gentlemen, I honestly and truly... look, it's one of those weird things, this whole kind of style of broadcasting. We're a show on ITV, but we're also, in a sense, a shop, hence the name ShopOnTV. That means that you can actually buy this right now. You'll have it within, standard delivery is 3 to 5 working days, but actually you could get it sooner depending on the carrier. You will get it before Christmas as well. If you order now, it's guaranteed to, well, as much as we can guarantee, it's going to get to you in time for Christmas. So if you haven't done all the Christmas shopping yet, or whatever festive shopping you may be doing, or maybe it's somebody's birthday. Do you know how many people I've come, it's just been a weird coincidence. I've kept bumping into people over the last few days who've got birthdays very close to or on Christmas Day. So maybe this is a birthday present, not a Christmas present. Maybe it's just because, you know what, 70 quid, and I can provide a really fun, a really engaging, a really educational experience, not just one, but 16 experiences, either in space, under the ocean, or out and in wildlife, excuse me, for 70 quid. Okay, so the only thing I can think of that gives you that much of an experience that's equivalent is if you buy a video game. They're usually sort of 60 to 80 quid, and you know, they give you 2 or 3 weeks worth of play. And then you finish them, as my son just found out with the new Spider-Man game. And then you're done, and then you hope they come out with other you know, sort of bolt-ons to allow you to continue to play and have other experiences. This is an experience. It's 16 experiences in a box. You open it up, you've got potentially hours, days, weeks, even months or years of fun playtime that everyone's going to enjoy. Everyone in the family. It's a real family experience as well, because that's not the experiences in the box, but that's the experience you get once you open the box. You get to share it. And you're learning as well. And who doesn't like to learn? No one likes to be taught, but we do love to learn. So here's the thing. If you want to have us show you a particular experience, ladies and gentlemen, this is like your late night radio phone-in show. If you'd like ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like an experience, would you like an experience? He says as he walks out of the light. Nice double chin there. Email studio@shopontv.co.uk. I'll say that again in English. studio@shopontv.co.uk. Tell us what experience. Would you like a wildlife experience? Would you like an ocean experience? Just trying to get some light. Would you like to go into space? Would you like to see a giraffe? Would you like to go on safari? Would you like to swim alongside a whale? You tell us, my producer will tell me, and then I'll tell Rob, and we'll make it happen. But I'm told you've got to check out right now. If you want any chance of getting these, it's so busy. If you don't buy it now, who knows when you'll get a chance again. How do you order here at Shop on TV? Let's find out, shall we?
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
Yes, it's very, very, very easy indeed to order from us, and we're here every single night, 7 days a week, 360 something days a year. Obviously not Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day or New Year's Eve. And you know, if something happens in the news, we might not be here. But other than that, we will be here. I'm with you Friday, Saturdays and Sundays every single week. Sean and Hayley will be with you Mondays through Thursdays. And occasionally we might have a guest presenter or two. In fact, Tim Britton, who's here tonight, is one of our guests. Also a presenter. He might step in if I ever decide to go and sun myself in the Bahamas. But we're here to engage you, to entertain you. But we literally, our team, we have, if you're interested, we are assembled from some of the veterans of the retail and shopping television industry. Literally the cream of the crop have been put together and brought together into one organisation with one goal: to go out there and find the best products we can for you at the best prices. We're early days. We've barely been on the air a week. In fact, I don't think we even have. I think this is day 6. So in the days, weeks and months to come, oh, actually, this is the first day of the second week. Sorry, so I've lost track of time. I've just been told. In the coming days, weeks, months and years, some of the biggest brands are lining up to come here at savings that will make you literally jump around the house with joy. That's the plan anyway. So what have we got tonight? If actually between, just here tonight, I've been told, director, producer, floor manager, me, possibly Rob as well, over 100 years of experience, well over 100 years of experience. That's just if you count the director twice. Now, remember, you have a choice. With our Let's Explore VR headset, you cannot buy it in the shops at all, right? No one's got it, no one's selling it. Only online, and we've checked, we have been told by the supplier, we've checked ourselves that this is the lowest price online. If you want to check as well, I mean, you would probably be wasting your time, but you're welcome to do it. You're free to do whatever you want. You're, you know, you're free. You're free people, you know. So we have wildlife, we have space, and it's not the left ear or the right ear. It's the final frontier. And the Captain's log. And then we have oceans. Now, is it 11, 12 or 13? I haven't worked it out. Or 7. Oh no, it was 9. It was 9, wasn't it? Ocean's 9. Please don't allow me to encourage you to rob any kind of bank or casino when you buy this. No, you can go diving with all the fishies, and we'll show you that in a moment. So now, not only do you get the headset, the headband, but you get the hardcover book and loads of other great accessories as well. There are 16 VR experiences per set. And then when it comes to augmented reality, you have 13. But I believe with wildlife, you get 13 animal sort of wildlifey ones, but you also get 13 dinosaur related ones as well. So you actually get 26 AR experiences when you buy wildlife. If you want to spread the cost, remember, if you put 2 in your basket, then you're going to get an extra £10 off automatically. But that £24.98 times 3, if you just want to buy one and you want to spread the cost interest-free with interest-free payments from PayPal Pay in 3, just select that. You can only do that online. Select it as the payment method online. It'll then take you to the application page for PayPal. Once you're approved, it spits you back to us. Everything's done and it's on its way to you. And what day are we today? Friday. So these will be going out Monday. You'll get them probably by the middle of next week. Well, it's technically Saturday morning. I always say night, you know. So, yeah. Get one, they're great. Or don't. Now, here's a little video actually of the, where is it? The Oceans one, just to give you a summary of everything I've just said. This is Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with me, and Rob Thornton. 2 Robs. I mean, you know, double trouble. Right, I do tend to get a bit giddy with this sort of thing because it is techie, and I'm a techie kind of person. But I'm a technophile, but you could be a total technophobe and get this up and running in 5 minutes, couldn't you?
100%. You know what? Regardless of whether you love tech or you don't, this is such an amazing gift to give someone for Christmas, or even a family for Christmas. I mean, I've personally got all 3 of these for my in-laws for Christmas. My partner, she's one of 7. Yeah. Her parents were very busy, and I've literally gone, do you know what can I get them? I'm not quite sure. There's something in here for absolutely everyone.
I've just heard Laura, where was Laura from Cambridge? In Cambridgeshire, would like to, she'd like to go swimming with some sharks.
Well, do you know what, Laura from Cambridgeshire? We can do that just for you. So let's dive in. This is our VR headset. It is really simple, and the reason we can keep this price so low is because it uses your smartphone. You don't have a screen in there. It's your smartphone that it uses, which is why the price is so fantastic. Yes, yes. Smartphone simply pops in at the front. So once that's clipped in, you can pop the headset on, and it is simply controlled by your own vision. So I'm going to load up a shark dive. I'm going to move myself over here, and let's take a dive down in with the shark. So we getting this up on screen?
It's coming. Here it comes. Bear with. It's coming.
Here we go. I'm currently on the ocean. Take a look at this. I'm on the ocean. This is 360 degrees. So this world is 360 degrees.
Can I just make a point, Rob? So on the right, where you see that on the boat, when you're wearing the headset, that's what you're seeing through your own eyes. It's like you're standing on the boat or swimming under the water.
Exactly that. So my in-laws actually went to the Bahamas for their honeymoon years and years and years ago, and they went swimming with giant sea turtles. There's an experience with giant sea turtles in this. Amazing. So it's like they can relive that moment. Look at that. If you've ever been scared to get in the water with sharks, this is what you can do instead. How cool is that?
I honestly was going to go to the Great Barrier Reef and swim with great whites. Well, you're in a cage, obviously. And my son said, "You've lost your mind."
It's so good. Take a look how close these sharks are getting to me. Yeah, I don't have to go anywhere. I've got this all from the comfort of my own home. So Laura in Cambridgeshire, I hope you're enjoying this because I'm currently underwater with all of these sharks and you could be too. Whoa!
Holy moly. Honestly, because obviously you're seeing one half of that image. It goes through a lens. And then the other, we've basically just shown you one half of what you will see. But it's just like binoculars, you know, one eye goes through one bit, one eye goes through the other, and then you see, well, do you know what, let's show you. We'll show you what essentially is on the screen. But then, so that's what actually, oh, that's great. Oh, sorry, Charlie, our floor manager, just turned a fan on because it's really hot. That was lovely. That was one of the most pleasurable experiences I've had all night. Honestly, that was really, really, really cool. So that's what you would see. And then can I show inside here? Where's a good camera, Kieran, to show inside the headset? Just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously that you're not going to see the border or anything else. You're just going to see as if you were there through your own eyes. 360
degree world. That is what that is creating, 100%.
So you see, there we are. There we go. So that's what you're looking through. So actually, you really you feel like you're scuba diving when you've got these on. So when your eyes go through there, all you see is the experience, and then your head, the accelerometer in your phone is what's essentially allowing you to look around.
100%, and you saw those two lenses. These little dials on the top here change the lenses as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So say, for example, your eyes are more closer together than someone else in your family.
Yes.
You just adjust these till the lenses move in for your eyes.
Could you take your glasses off and then kind of set the diopters to adjust for your prescription, or would you recommend you still keep your glasses?
It's down to you. I mean, some people take their glasses off and they're perfectly fine with adjusting this.
Yeah.
Other people can't, and they need their prescription glasses, so they can keep their glasses on. It is padded in there, so you can keep your glasses on as well.
Right. So we had another request. Rob from Studio H in Covent Garden has asked to see some dinosaurs, please.
You want to see some dinosaurs?
I would love to see some dinosaurs. Ladies and okay, listen. Look, ladies and gentlemen. Have you always had a passion for the ocean, or for dinosaurs, or for wildlife, or for space? Who among us, probably at some point, has not dreamt about going into space? And do you know, I don't even know what the percentage is of the number of people who actually ever do get to do it out of the entire population of the world. It's a minuscule percentage, of course. This is such a realistic experience, and it's so well made. The production quality of the video and everything else is of the highest possible specification. The quality of the actual headset itself and the lenses inside, it's top quality. And the only thing is that basically you're not paying for the expensive electronics inside. If you went and spend 600, 700, 800 pounds on one of those famous, you know, VR headsets, then that's because most of the money that you're paying for is the electronics inside. You've got the electronics. What do you use your smartphone for? Bit of texting, right? Maybe a bit of social media, occasionally watching a video, and if somebody absolutely forces you to, you make a phone call. That's, you know, these days, the big Max phones that are coming out, they can be 12, 14, 1600 quid. Have they got as high as 16 yet? They're getting there. So there's a huge amount of functionality in there. The quality of the screens, which is one of the things we pay the premium for, now works in this system. Okay, here we go. Oh, no way!
Look how close I am to these baby dinosaurs.
The Velociraptor.
Wow, can you see how close I am? How cool is this?
They do look like they're about to eat you.
So
listen, now you're looking at the screen.
So there we go. So that is how it's controlled. If I pop this back on, it is so easy to control it. You've got a little dot in the centre, and this is how...
Well, let's just go one by one. We'll just do them all.
Let's go on the Balloon Safari then. Here we go. So here we go. I go on the play video. So 16 different experiences in each box set, 16 different
VR
VR
Gorilla.
experiences. Now, these companies that have made the VR for this headset make the same VR experiences for theme parks, for aquariums, for shopping centres around the world. They really are the world leaders.
Wait, so you're actually going on you can actually go on the ride?
You can indeed. If I skip it forward,
yeah, please,
just to get to the good bit.
Can we actually go in the balloon?
We can indeed. Here we go. So we've just moved it forward. Take a look at this.
And if you're afraid of heights, it doesn't matter because you're not going to fall. But you still get the experience. This is a great way. I don't know about you, but it's quite difficult to have a real dinosaur experience these days.
Look how high up I am.
Oh.
How cool is that? You can see all of the savannah in front of me. I mean, I would reach out and touch it, but I feel like I would fall. But this is just one of those experiences that you can get. And like you said, if someone's always wanted to go on safari but has never been able to go, this is what they can do.
Let's do another one. Let's do another one.
You want to do another one?
Would you mind, Rob, just going through them one by one? And we've got time. We might as well see everything, mightn't we?
Of course.
This is just wildlife, but we will do the same with space and also with wildlife. No, sorry, with the other one.
So if I name check these quickly, you've got a couple of safari ones, you've got a couple of dinosaur T-Rex ones, you've got majestic elephants, you've got a whitewater rapid safari, you've got the wild migration with the zebras, you've got mountain gorillas, you've also got the river safari with the hippopotamuses, you can go to Antarctica with the penguins. There's a big cat
Which one do you want to see, ladies and gentlemen? Studio at shopontv.co.uk. Get your votes in. I'm going to vote for. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of T-Rex. I love a good T-Rex. Excellent band. And oh, hello. Oh, do you know what? I completely forgot at the start of the show to run a bet. Or a game of some sort as to whether or not one of the boxes on our pack shot would fall off, and one just went. So anyway, but yeah, carry on. What are you doing next? Oh, the whitewater rapids will probably be quite fun as well. Okay. Is he telling the truth, Rob? No, he's a lying.
How cool is this, though? Are you seeing this?
I don't know about you, I wouldn't want one that close.
I mean, obviously on safari you would not want to get this up close with a lion. But how cool is to have it right here in front of me?
Oh, it's Tabby.
Oh, how cool is that?
What else? Let's just keep going.
Do you want to have a go?
Yeah, sure. Do you mind? I don't want to start something accidentally.
No, you go for it. All you need to do is use the dot in the centre to control it. It is so simple to use.
Right. Okay, so do I need to go back?
Yeah, so if you click on back, that's it, there we go. Oh, need to hover over just slightly longer.
Sorry. Oh, I see. So that's what stops you from accidentally.
There we go. So you choose which one you want, my friend.
Just got to adjust me thingy. Where was the safari? There it is.
There you go. So if you hang over view, there you go, guys. You can see how simple that is.
I've got to adjust this. There we go. They were out of focus.
And then go down to play video. Perfect.
I was just adjusting the focus. It's really easy.
It is so easy to adjust that focus, isn't it?
If anyone throws a glass of water on me, I shall not be happy.
But this is the thing, you could do that at home. If you've got your child or someone you don't like in the family going on the whitewater rapids, I would be there flicking my drink at them.
Now, I'm literally...
the real 360 experience.
Maybe somebody does want to throw one on me just for fun. But I'm literally in the dinghy. As I look down, where my feet are, is what you're seeing on the bottom of the dinghy.
Here we go, you're about to go for your first big drop.
Oh, that's so weird. I felt like I was falling. This reminds me of one of my favourite rides at a very famous theme park. Oh, it's so realistic. It's discombobulating. All right, it's nice and calm. Honestly, I almost feel like I need to sit down. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you who are placing these in your baskets and ordering right now. And lots of you are taking advantage, remember, of the extra £10. If you buy two and you put them in your basket, you automatically get an extra £10 off. So you get them basically for £65 each. And if you were to buy four, it's at multiples of 20, of two rather. David in Birmingham has gone for wildlife and space.
Great choice.
Now look at this. If you don't want to see what's coming up, you just look behind you.
Exactly, or that wouldn't be as interesting.
Oh.
But this is the thing, you could do this
I don't know.
experience 10 times.
This is pretty, I mean, I'm loving the flora and fauna. Right, how do I get back?
So if you want to get out of it, if you look down to the floor, you'll see an arrow. Keep looking down.
Oh, yeah.
If you follow that arrow up, then you'll see a little dot.
Yeah.
That? Hover over that.
Oh!
And then that'll get you out once you've finished going really fast down those rapids. So if you zoom up, you'll see a little arrow. Hold over that, and then go to exit. That is how simple it is. Like
have I got my back to the camera? I've no idea where I am.
Yes, you have.
How can I get back round to... I'm sorry, I've got to do T-Rex.
But this is the thing, Rob. Even if you're not tech savvy, this is so simple to use.
Oh, sorry, played already. Yeah. Right. Oh. How do I recenter so that...
So if you want to recenter it, you need to go back to the main menu, and then it's really simple to recenter.
Okay. Yeah.
Scroll down.
And then
go to the little white arrow.
Yeah.
Go on to exit.
Yeah. Okay.
And then go back to, and then up the front you can recenter it.
Ah.
You see that? There you go. There.
Yeah. Now what? Ah!
There you
and
go.
then it comes
recenter
back.
it.
Right.
That is how simple it is, Rob.
Now I'm facing the camera and you're not seeing a shot of my lovely sinewy body. Honestly, I put on so much. I'd like to say I'm carrying a bit of Christmas weight. Unfortunately, it's from the last 18 Christmases. Oh, look, okay, right. I just realised what I clicked on. Do you know what you forget to do? You forget to look around. I mean, I'm seeing a complete 360-degree view. So it's... Oh! Hello, Dino. According to my director, one just said, hello, sweetheart.
But this is the thing, Rob. You said, I feel like I'm missing it. You could do this experience 10 times and have a different experience every time.
Yeah.
Because there's 360 degrees to enjoy and explore every
How long does each one last, roughly? They vary.
It varies. Like some last 2 minutes, some last 10 minutes. So it really is varied.
Do you know, I recommend you do this sitting down. I was going to... Oh, hello. This looks ominous. I'm turning into Frankie. Oh, sorry. Okay, now what? Okay, do I exit a door or do I just wait and see what happens?
Don't you worry.
Oh.
We'll move you on. There we go. Can you see it on the outside?
I'm sorry, never mind. Hello. He wants to take me for lunch. I think I'm the lunch.
Just imagine how excited a dino-mad kid would be to be in this experience.
Wait a minute, that wasn't a T-Rex. I mean, kid, what are you talking about? I'm enjoying it.
Exactly, it's for kids, it's for grown-ups, it's for everyone.
Amazing. I'll tell you what we'll do, is I'm going to show you again, to get out, you just look down at the floor. Oh, I'm down there now. Look down at the floor.
Look up.
Follow the arrow up, like that. Exit. Back, back. I just want to show you the menu. So this is wildlife. So you've got safari, you've got dinosaur, extinction mystery, penguins, big cat. Do we want to look at some penguins? Do we want to do that now or later? Oh, we'll do some penguins. I just want to show everyone. So you've got the wildcat, the safari, the majestic elephant, safari quest. All of this for £70. Oh, and there's more as well. Dino Den. All right, so we're doing some penguins, are we, quickly? Do you know what? I'm going to hold it for later. We're going to take a little look at some more information about this incredible product. Where are we? Ladies, there, hello. Can I give that to you, Rob? Ladies and gentlemen, you can only buy this online or here. At this price, anyway. We are the only people that we know of that have got this price. £70. However, when you buy two, maybe one for a gift, one for you, or both for a gift, or whatever, then basically, as soon as you put that in your shopping basket at shopontv.co.uk, it will automatically calculate an extra £10 off. So essentially you get £5 off each of the items you're ordering, and it's in multiples of 2. So if you were to add 4, you would get £20 off. You will get this in time for Christmas. Unless there's a postal strike or who knows what, you will get it in time for Christmas. Not only that, You're going to have so much fun with it. Remember, this is an experience. This is not, I don't want to say what it's not, I want to say what it is. It's 16 experiences, VR experiences, either for wildlife, for oceans, space, I meant for space, or for oceans. And you also have 13 augmented reality experiences, which is you just use your smartphone for. They're included. And with wildlife, you actually get 26 because you get 13 wildlife and 13 dinosaurs as well. But also with oceans, you get the, what's the block called?
It's an Explorer Cube.
The Explorer Cube. You also get a book of amazing sea life. You get all of those books that you see on there as well. They're all included. There's a colouring book, there's a hardback book. With space, oh, sorry, that's wildlife. With space, you get a whole bunch of stuff too, and also with oceans. So with each of the different configurations, and the one at the bottom, by the way, if any of those boxes fall off on the front, guess a time, email us a time when you think one of them might fall off, and I will give you a prize that is very coveted, that I haven't decided yet what it is. We've already lost one of them, so just in case, this is nothing, honestly, our floor manager stuck as much tape on there as you could physically get. It was just one of those things that was bound to happen, and I like to draw attention to things like that. So here's a video with some more about this incredible product. Please check out now, we're getting to that point. When everybody checks out, we got no stock left, and it will happen. Your favourite option could be gone by the time everyone checks out. That's all I'm saying. So wildlife actually slightly in the lead. But again, requests, if you want to see anything specific from either wildlife, from space or from oceans, you tell me, you tell Rob, we will put it up on the thing. And listen, hopefully by the time we finish the show tonight, you'll have seen absolutely everything. We'll show you snippets. So do yourself a favour, check out now! I'm really enjoying this. Thank you so much to everybody for watching, by the way. It really is an honour to have your company. I'm so glad to be back on ITV after an extended break. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. I'm with you Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. And we'll do some emails a little bit later. Remember, also coming up in the show, Tim Britton is here. We've got an amazing e-bike for you and also an e-scooter. But right now we're focusing on this because, should I tell you some behind the scenes info? Listen, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'll tell you how it is. That's what you always get from me. I absolutely guarantee it. You don't have to believe me just because I'm telling the truth, but you can if you want. So we start with a certain amount of stock. We had a few hundred of each of these, wildlife, oceans and space, right? Between them. So then people go, oh, I really want that. And they put it in their shopping basket, or they call our call centre on 03333 241241. So either shopontv.co.uk or on the phone. Something like 90% of you shop online. We all do these days, right? So shopontv.co.uk. You put it in your basket. Oh no, I thought another one had gone. And then I know you want to watch the rest of the show. You want to watch for a little bit. And then, you know, I'll check out once I've seen everything I want to see. I get that. I want to make sure that I satisfy you, and everyone, Rob and I both satisfy you. And all the team here, this is a team satisfaction effort to make sure that you know everything you want to know. So if you've got questions before you buy, email me, studio@shopontv.co.uk. And not my personal email address that my director is now telling me. So before you decide that you're going to buy, if there's anything you need to know first, you can always put urgent in the title, question or something, and Gemma, our producer, she will bring it to my attention. If I don't get to everybody, I apologise in advance because we're getting hundreds of emails too. So that's number one. Number two is often you might have waited in the past because we've got loads of items in the show and you want to see everything. Tonight we've got 3 items. And you know what they are, and if you want this, and you don't want a bike, and you don't want a scooter, check this out now. And our job is to make sure you see as much as you possibly can so that you know that you're just going to buy it now, pay for it now, and you'll have it in 3 to 5 working days. Probably sooner. Hopefully sooner. So that's what we're going to do. But please, you know, as we show you the menus, if you go, oh, I want to see that, or if you want to see the book, we should show the books and things in more detail as well. I want to make sure we do our job properly for you, so that you make an informed decision. As I say, whether you buy it or not means nothing to me, because I want people to be happy and not get something that they don't want to buy. But you're buying 16 experiences. Think of this as buying an accessory and an app that provides you with like a movie-going experience or a gameplay experience. Top quality animations and videos and things that you probably in your lifetime may never get to do. I don't know if maybe I will get to go on a safari, maybe I'll get to dive with sharks, maybe I'll get to do something that is in all of these categories, but probably not all. Certainly I won't get to play around with dinosaurs very easily unless they invent a time machine. I tried to be Doctor Who, never happened. I'm still hoping one day, and I'll go back and then I'll play with the dinosaurs. But for right now, this is not just for experiences for you, but also for your kids, your nieces, your nephews, your daughters, your sons, your granddaughters, your grandsons, friends, cousins, loved ones, Secret Santas if you're feeling generous. These are I promise you. Can you imagine if you were to just stop for a moment, like right now, and imagine in your mind the person that you're thinking maybe you would get this for on Christmas Day, opening up the wrapping paper and seeing what's inside, and the excitement in their face as they start to realize what you've got them. And then they open the box and they take everything out and they look at the books and they get to the point where they put the phone in and they put the headset on and they start to play and immerse themselves in these incredible 16 experiences. Isn't that what, do you know, I spent 70 quid on a curry the other night for my son and me. 70 quid on and that was with the theatre, the pre-show special. Well, you know, you have a couple of drinks and you have a couple of extra dishes and a bit of bread. 70 quid, 75. That was without the service charge included. I'd have taken it off. So, because I'm cheap. No, I'm not. Because there was no service. So, do you see what I'm saying? So that's what this is. It's a curated experience that will give you hours and hours and hours and days and weeks and months of pleasure. Or the people that you care about. That also you want to help to educate. Like we said, Rob, when learning is fun, it's not learning. I watch things like this online because I love to educate myself. But if it's fun, it's not like learning. It's just absorbing information. And that is seriously a really important part of this. You know, we love our kids, we care about our kids, or friends' kids, or relatives, or whomever it may be of a younger age. This is just wonderful to fill their minds with good stuff, not all of the, as the Americans would say, garbage that unfortunately you see spewed around these days on, you know, certain online places and whatnot. It's timeless as well. It's not going to go out of date, is it? Dolphins they don't have a sell-by date, unless you buy them in Iceland, and then they do. No.
This is the thing, though. This is why we call it a box that is a world of discovery, because kids do get to discover. Now, of course, it isn't just for children, but at the same time, as a kid, the last thing you want to be doing is more learning when you're not at school. Yeah. You're learning. And you don't. But
that's what I love. It can be an adult experience, and if you've got young ones, give the colouring book, and I mean, it could be separate gifts.
100%.
Because the colouring book and the hardback books, they're just, in their own right, are superb quality.
Or you gift it to a family, and they can share it between them. Now, of course, in front of us we have got the VR headset and the Explorer Cube.
Yes. So now we're going to go AR, right?
There is a difference between them. So
what is an Explorer Cube? Is it a magic kind of cube that you have?
Well, this is the thing. So VR headset, virtual reality, 360-degree virtual world, nothing to do with where we are right now.
Right.
Transports you completely different. The Explorer Cube, we stay in the room, but we still get an augmented reality in the palm of our hands. And I'll demonstrate that for you right now.
Can we hold a planet in our hands?
We can indeed. Let me jump to our space app. Because each box set has its own app, which is able to power the VR.
And each box set comes with one of these? Or?
Each box set comes with one of these. So the purple is space, blue is oceans, and the green is the wildlife.
Lovely.
And then there's a QR code in that box set, which allows you to download the relevant app. So I'm loaded. I've got space. I'm going to come and move over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan my phone. And then what I'm going to do, you want a planet in the palm of your hand. Let's...
So, well, hold on a second, because it's nice to see the menu. Maybe we'll see if we can show the video in a moment.
There we go.
So now look, there's the menu. That's how you choose stuff.
So this is how you choose it. There we go, and then here we go.
Whoopsie! Ah, another box has gone. What time? What time is it? I haven't got a clock.
Take a look at that.
1:20. Oh no way!
So there we go. We've got an astronaut in the palm of our hands. Take a look at that. I move that back. Can you see that astronaut? So how cool is it if your kid loves space?
Is that just the menu, Rob?
Well, there we go. Let me just come back out of that.
I don't know why it's reminding me of MTV.
Let's go there. So let's go to our space shuttle to take us up into space to start off with.
Okay.
Here we go. That should load any moment. There we go.
Could you cast that to your TV and have it on?
You could indeed, yes. So we've got an Apple TV stick.
Yeah. Does it only work in portrait or does it work in landscape as well?
You could turn it landscape there. There we go. So so let me just reset our app just to...
I've got so many questions, haven't I? Sorry.
It's okay. You keep. I mean, I'm a bloke. I can't multitask. What do you expect?
That's why That's why we've got two Robs here.
So let me load up that Explorer Cube again. There we go. So that should. There we go.
All right.
Take a look at that.
We have liftoff.
So I've got this rocket. I'm taking it up into space. It's in the palm of my hand. You can see the studio. I'm going to move myself around with the rocket.
So can you hold animals in your hand?
Yep, so in the wildlife one you can hold animals and dinosaurs in your hand. In the ocean one you can hold sea creatures. And with this one you've got rocket, but then if I just come out of this very quickly, I've also got...
I was just trying to reach for the rocket.
A planet. Let's go for Neptune, just because that's my next one here. Take a look at this. Take a look at that. Neptune in the palm of my hand. Can you see that there?
And have you got the sun? Is the sun there?
We've got the sun.
Can we do the sun? Because I've got a gag.
Let's see.
Will it fit on the headset a foldable phone such as a Samsung Galaxy Z?
So how do I explain this? If the phone folds completely up this way, yes.
Right.
If the phone folds like a book, probably not.
Right. Oh, so if it becomes a big screen,
in the headset, if that makes sense.
Unless it can fold all the way around. So if it folds out to
an iPhone type size, then it's going to fit perfectly fine.
And that was Matt and Connie in Bristol. Hey, Matt and Connie in Bristol. How the heck are you?
So there we go. So that's your AR essentially with the cube.
Yeah, the sun. Did you do the sun? Or did
no, but I'm going to jump to animals purely because we want to hold an animal in the palm of our hand. Your turn, Rob. Up you come. Come on, it's not just about me.
All right. Okay. All right.
Here we go. So if you want to take the cube.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. That's how I was going to do the Spider-Man.
So scan the cube with the phone.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Whoopsie. So if you need to hold it about 2 feet away. That's it. There you go.
Okay.
And now you need to twist it and select your experience.
It's upside down.
There you go. And then if I press play, if you bring your phone in closer.
Yeah.
Can you see that dinosaur there? Take a look at those.
I think it's a lion.
That's
I've got it in the bushes.
I said tiger. That's clearly a lion.
Hey, I'm hiding.
But can you see that in the palm of your hand? You've got this wildlife.
I'm stuck in the bushes. That is just amazing. And then the further, look at that.
And if you want, if you click the play button as well.
I've got some multitask here.
If you hit play, it gives you a voiceover on it, and the animals start to move as well. This is the way you can learn with these as well.
Let's have a listen.
This is the mighty lion. Its magnificent mane sets it apart from other cats, but their flowing fur, which can grow up to 16 centimeters, also tells a story. You see, the older a lion gets, the darker their manes turn. Their prominent manes not only protect their neck and head from injuries and fights,
and remember with this wildlife one,
the females.
30 different AR experiences.
30, that's right, wow. Oh, it's more than 30, because I think I said 26, so actually...
Yes, so it's 15, so it's 16 on the other ones.
Right.
15 wildlife, 15 dinosaurs on there.
Can I give this back to you?
You can.
So we can do something else. I'm going to go sit down again. So, the lions, they weren't particularly animated because I think that the daddy lion had a little bit of an accident and he was still feeling a bit raw.
Right, let's go to some gorillas. I think someone asked for some gorillas earlier, didn't they?
Yeah, I'd love some sausages. Oh, gorillas. This is what the people pay for, Charlie. This is what they pay for.
Here we go. Let's load up these gorillas for you.
In come the gorillas. Someone said I look very handsome tonight. Really? Thank you. Laura in Liverpool,
Sorry,
thank
can
you
I
so
just
much.
ask, did they say Rob or did they specify you?
Specify?
That's not a word,
Did they
is it?
specify me?
They said
did
red
say
shirt.
red shirt, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
colourblind.
I feel, do you know what, I am not, honestly, as you know, I lost a ton of weight when I was the other channel, and I've put so much on, I let myself go. To be honest, I've gone past 50 and I just thought, what's the point? You know what I mean? But now I've seen myself. So you're looking for gorillas. There's one sat in a red shirt.
I can actually see a gorilla on my VR as well, funnily enough.
Can you? Oh, look at that.
Can you So I think very soon he's going to be making his way towards me. But as you can see...
Be careful you don't do some sort of accidental mating call. Otherwise, it's a family show.
Here you go. See, now there's two. So if you've ever wanted to go to the jungle... if you've ever wanted to go to the jungle, if you've ever wanted to see gorillas up close, this is what you can do from the comfort of your own home.
It's like gorillas in the mist. It's like I'm expecting to see Sigourney Weaver any minute. Wowee. I mean, again, the quality of the video. Now, just think, ladies and gentlemen, about the amount of effort and time and money and expertise that went into shooting that footage. And you've got all of that here for £70. This is one of 16 experiences. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you can only buy it online. We've got the lowest price in the land at $69.99. Feel free to do your research if you want. We now have we reached the point where all of our stock is in baskets? Close enough? We're getting there? We're almost there. We're almost there. So, look, I encourage you to check out and buy it if you want it. I mean, look, what's not to love? Your favourite may not be there at the end of the show, and you know, I know this is it's a shopping TV thing. Quick, buy now, check out. I hate doing all that, I really do. I promise you that I only say those things when they are true, and you know you must check out, otherwise you may miss the one you want. Honestly, it sounds like a line, but I've literally got your best interests at heart. Good, so, next.
Yeah, 100%. Now, you said about how these are curated. This has been made with a team of expert cinematographers, with VR experts, with educational professors. So much brain power has gone into curating these experiences. And as you saw there with the gorillas, we don't rush through it.
No.
You know, it's not just, oh, there's a gorilla, end of experience. It really does take its time.
You know, when you go to a museum, like the Natural History Museum, which is fascinating, or the Science Museum, and sometimes, you know, you can pay a little extra to get a headset, like a guided tour. It's like having 16 of those with those 3 different genres of wildlife, space and oceans all in one package. Can I have another go on the VR?
You can. What do you want to do? Do you want to do wildlife?
What have we not done? Oh, penguins. We had a request for penguins. Again, do send your requests in studio@shopontv.co.uk, and we will do whatever you ask us to do. Well, not whatever you ask us to do, but some things within reason. Although, where should I just stay here? Can I sit down for this?
Yeah, you can sit down, you can stand up where you do.
I'll tell you why, because you really do feel, when you've got it on, you really do feel like you're moving. It's weird. So, penguins, are we ready? Gemma's, she's desperate for a penguin. Well, you should have gone to Tesco before, or any other shop that many are available that sell other chocolate-filled chocolate bars, biscuit bars. Look at this.
So what are you seeing? We haven't got it on our screens just yet.
Oh, is it not on the screen just yet? Sorry. Do you know, surprisingly, Rob, I'm seeing penguins.
I would not believe that, given that it's a penguin.
And they're in the snow caps of, is it the Arctic or Antarctic?
These are the Antarctic.
They are amazing. Do you know they mate for life?
Really?
Yeah. And it's the male, when the female has given birth to the egg, he stands in the most ridiculous conditions to guard the egg until it hatches. This is just what I honestly feel like I've taken a high stool and I've sat it in the middle of the Antarctic, and I'm now just looking around at penguins. I can look all the way up at the sky. I can look anywhere and everywhere. I'm swiveling my stool. Do you know what? I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any teachers out there, I don't know if you could get your school to reimburse these, but if you've got, you know, however many students in your class, I think every single student should have one of these. What a grand way to teach. Oh, there's the Christmas tree. Hello, Christmas tree. It's just extraordinary. Just extraordinary.
And the way you're sitting down there, Rob, is great because whilst we say the box set is aimed at 6 to 12-year-olds, it's not. It is for everyone.
6 and up, really, yeah.
And Nan, Grandad,
yeah.
They can't get up and active maybe, and they want to sit back and relax. They can sit back and relax.
I'm loving that. I mean, look, you can see that there are some other members of the Lock clan over there. Do you know, that's what I'd be, honestly. If I could just eat fish all day and lie down, that'd be great.
And again, if
I'm going, oh hello, I'm going to, more penguins, hello. Why don't you pick up a penguin and get one of these now? Again, ladies and gentlemen, where am I looking? Over here. £70. If I tell you what, let's have a look at a video first and I'll tell you in a minute. Here's some video.
Ordered from ShopOnTV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days. Though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner.
Very similar.
Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from ShopOnTV.
I'm really disappointed because literally seconds before we went live, Charlie was reattaching the box. And I thought, oh, we'll get to see Charlie. Say hello to... Do you want to say hello to Charlie? Do you want to say hello to the audience? Yeah? No? Yeah? Come on in. Come in and say hi. You can come in this way. This is Charlie, ladies and gentlemen. She's one of our amazing floor managers. Hello, my lovely. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Charlie, ITV audience, Charlie.
Hi.
Charlie is the one that made these incredible displays.
With a little bit of help.
A little bit of help, yeah, and
today.
one box that just won't play ball.
This one.
Yeah.
Likes to.
You've tried everything, haven't you? Super glue.
There's the amount of tape on there is unbelievable.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate it. And also,
okay.
Charlie decorated these fantastic Christmas trees. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thanks. We'll see you in a bit. One of our amazing crew members here. I'll introduce you to the other floor manager in a few days. And he's got the same surname as I have, funnily enough. I don't know how he got the job. Right. Okay. So. Where should, they're also nor do we. He's completely useless. No, he's not. He's very good. Where should we start? Should we start with wildlife? So what I want to do, this is your favourite so far. We'll show you space and oceans more. Now what I'm going to do, Mr. Kieran, Mr. Director, I'm going to go over in front of the pack shot so I can get closer to the items here. So you get one of the, what's the cube called again? Explorer. You get the Explorer cube. You get a little bit of, looks like pumice, and some excavation tools. Got a little hammer and stuff, and a little brush, so you can do some archaeologing. It's a technical term. Yeah. Obviously, you get the headset, so you get the top part. There's a little chisel missing there, and you get the headset adapter for your phone. You get a little Let's Get Started guide. I'm just going to put that there for a moment, and I'm going to come over here. Look at this. I mean, this book alone is just extraordinary. The photography in here, and apologies, I'm trying to hold it without it falling off. I mean, look, spiders, we've got annelids, never heard of that. This is such a phenomenal book. This has included This is part of your... What would you pay for that normally? Fiver in a bookshop? Something, would you say? $11.99, something like that? At least a tenner, I would have thought. Oh, I got bitten by one of those once. Don't ever get bitten... Oh, that's a redback. I was going to say a black widow. Don't ever get bitten by a black widow spider. It's not much fun. So you get that. But you actually... You actually get another book here. Oh, so that you almost had a shot of my... Oh no, thought you did. Thought you almost saw my waist there. That would have been a waste. You get a dinosaur book as well. Weapons and armour. Over the ages, dinosaurs developed many interesting features. In general, meat eaters developed horns and talons to hunt. The plant eaters developed armour to protect themselves from attack. That was my dinosaur voiceover voice there. So you get that as well. I need to speed up here. Can I close? Okay. Then you also get a sticker book, and you get something else. I haven't got time to show you everything. Hold on. You get this fantastic... Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. You get a chart with all these dinosaurs. This is included. So 2 books, a sticker book. Is this a colouring book you mean? Sorry, a colouring book. No, sticker book. So you get 2 hardback books, a sticker book, a chart, your tools and your Explorer Cube, and the headset for £70. Lowest price available anywhere in the United Kingdom we know at the moment. And if you buy 2, you get an extra tenner off. That's just... wildlife. You must check out now though. It's critical that you check out now, or otherwise I'm afraid when you go to check out later I'll take it with me. What I'll do is I'll just put this over there. Right, so let's move on to space. So is there a ghost in here? So you get the hardback book. Do you want to see a bit of the hardback book? Or as I like to call it, the HBB. I say I like to call it, I just made that up. I do love a good TLA. No. Yeah, TLA. 3-letter acronym. Starry skies. I think people are asking me if I've got a DNA. No, a DNR. So that you get that. Oh, the yellow dwarf. I wonder if they got a red dwarf. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. We're all alone, more or less. Let me fly far away from here. Fun, fun, fun. In the sun, sun, sun. It's many moons ago. So you get that. Going back. You also get the sticker book. Should we look at some stickers? And you get your chart. Oh, there's even a word search in there. I'm so tempted. Now, my director just said, can I find the word, was it career or career? Yeah, I'm not going to find career. I might have more chance of finding career in there than career. So you get that, and you also get the chart, and the Explorer Cube, and you also get like a UFO thingy. Or is that a stand? That's a stand. Is it a mobile? It's a mobile! Of course, so you see. So, hold on, just 1 second. What I'm going to do is I'm just very quickly going to, hold on, just going over here. That's what it's like when it's finished. Minus the stand, which I dropped. The Moonbase Alpha fell off, unfortunately. So that's that, and then finally, very quickly, I say very quickly, it's taken me half an hour to do all of this. You get so much. $69.99 plus. You also get the apps. So you get a VR app with 16 experiences for each. You can do Mars, you can do astronaut training, you can do a spacewalk, you can go and see Saturn and its rings, you can go into a black hole. I've done that a few times. Sometimes I go into a mental black hole and it takes me days to come back. And speaking of my career, that's where it went. So, anyway, so there's so much. So not only do you get the 16 VR experiences on the app, you also get the 13 AR experiences. So you get 2 apps, hours of curated experiences, video and animations from top VR people, top videographers, but then you also get all of the accoutrements too. And finally with Oceans, now this again, you get so much. You get a really lovely hardback book. Woo! I'm going to have to stoop for this one. Lower. You don't want to see me on an... I know Kieran's going to take the other shot in a minute just to... I don't mind, except... Thanks. Now, no, Kieran, we're on Oceans. We're not on Planet or on Space, because otherwise you'd have seen a moon. So you get that, right? Then you also get, come back. I knew I'd do it, Charlie. I knew I'd do it. I almost lost it. You get a sticker book, a chart, and a 3D wooden puzzle. And both apps, and the headset. All for $69.99. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's extraordinary. Now, remember, we have PayPal Pay in 3, so if you're buying just one, then it's $24.98 times 3. So they take the cost of the product and divide it by 3, but also the cost of the P&P gets all lumped together. So including the P&P, it's $24.98 times 3, interest-free payments. First one today, I'm out of breath now. First one today, and then every month, every 30 days, basically, you pay the second and then the third instalment. Now, if you buy multiple items with PayPal Pay in 3, you can actually, if you put 5 of these in there, anything from £30 to £2,000, you could put £1,999 worth of these into your basket, or this in a bike or a scooter or whatever, and then you do your application, which when you select this online as your payment option, it will take you automatically to PayPal's page. You get your approval, you come back, everything's good, and then your order is done. And it's on its way to you. So it's not just per item, and you're only paying the one P&P as well, remember, of course, for multiple items. You will get it in time for Christmas. Why did I just do that? This is Soundman's nightmare, that. Don't ever do that on don't do that on telly. It's in basic training. My instructor said to me, "No, when you're a presenter, never do that." And if I carry on doing that, my director's just going to cut me off the camera. So, here's a video. Here's a video. Here's a video. Here's a video. Literally.
I didn't touch it, Charlie.
Didn't it just go? What time? What time have we got? 1:37. Who got 1:37? The prize, by the way. I'm still thinking about it. This is Tim Britton. Which camera are we on? That one? Hello. This is Tim Britton, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you.
How are you?
Listen, we've worked together for donkeys, haven't we?
We have.
And I'm really happy to see you again. He's one of the nicest blokes I've ever met. Genuine, you'll find, very credible, very reassuring, very comforting. And for some, very easy on the eyes. Not me, obviously. So I'm just kidding. No, you are easy on the eyes.
So are you.
Well, thank you. I don't believe it, that's the problem. Right, now this... It's apparently we've got a little problem with your mic. We'll get that sorted. This, believe it or not, now this is why I got this job. It's a bike. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Now, not only is it a bike, it's an e-bike. It's an electric bike. So it has a battery. You can ride it like a normal bike, but it is a powered bike, which will actually help you get up hills. It's comfortable to ride. You can go 30 to 35 miles on this, up to 15.5 miles per hour. It only takes 3 hours to charge. You can charge it at the office if you like. You can, if you're within 30 miles of the office, plug it in when you get there. You've got your charge for home. It comes with half of a charge on it already. But here's the great thing. Now, the mileage and the range is, you know, that will change depending on your weight, depending on how much you're riding uphill, depending on the demand you're putting on the battery. But an average of 30 to 35 miles, that's a heck of a commute. This, you know, look, yeah, it's a chunk of change, and we'll get to that in a minute. But the fact is, it is a genuinely bona fide mode of transportation. It's a heck of a lot of fun. Maybe you've got to the stage in your life, I know I have, where, you know, I feel very uncomfortable, obviously, as you can tell, with how much weight I've allowed myself to gain. But the fact is, I wouldn't just get on this now and go riding. I'd like to, because I could get some fitness benefits. But then if I overdo it and suddenly I've got a long way to go home, or I've got a lot of hills to get up and I can't quite manage it on my own, not a problem, because you just turn on the power. This is chock full of top of the range components as well, in terms of the brakes actually plural, the motor, the pedals, the gears, the saddle, all of it. It comes with a rack at the back, and you've even got a couple of bungee cords as well to be able to take your briefcase, or maybe you're going to go do a little bit of shopping. Listen, I don't have a car at the moment. I haven't had a car since I moved back from America in 2018. And I live in Croydon, and I've got two train stations and a bus station and trams. And I do most of my work in London, so there is no point in me owning a car, because it costs me 100 quid to park it in to rent a parking space in my building. Then there's petrol, then there's insurance, then there is also the cost of the car itself. To come to work here now, we're in Covent Garden, I'd have to buy, rent a space in one of the local garages. That's 175 quid. I bet you if I had a car now, just to come backwards and forwards to work, it'd cost me the best part of £1 a month, depending on the car payment. At least 600 or 700. So 1 month's car payment for me to own a car, mate, I know you know what you spend on a car, will pay for this in full. And it's 9 miles from my home to Covent Garden. I could actually use this to get to work. Plus, the cycle lanes now are becoming much more ubiquitous. So actually, when you start to think about it, it's good value. And a bit more eco-friendly as well. It's not chucking out horrible fumes, noxious fumes. Well, it depends what I had for dinner, obviously, if I'm riding it. But the bike itself doesn't. And also, it folds. So you can take it on a train. I think there are certain times where you can and can't do that. So if your commute's more than 35 miles, or you just want to get from home to the station, see, that's the other thing. If your station's a couple of miles away, instead of parking the car, and so many people I've known recently have parked their cars, and there's always a danger of maybe it gets broken into, or it gets scratched or dinged by somebody else trying to get in or out of the adjacent spaces. This you can put in a bike rack, or actually, no, you fold it up and you take it with you. So it's a great bike. It does what a bike does. It's a good looking bike, but it's also great for the youngsters, and also great for those who maybe don't have the level of mobility that they used to have. Because this legitimately, you pedal, but that engages the motor, and it will ride. Essentially, the bike will ride you. The bike will ride you, rather than you ride the bike. You know what I mean, right? Now, look. Okay, here's the thing. So here we have PayPal Pay in 3. 268.31 times 3 interest-free payments. Postage and packing is included in the first instalment, or in the whole price calculation. So I tell you what, are we ready to bring Tim in? Come on in, Tim, and let's get your take on it. Talk through what it is, what it's got, why it's so good, and asking someone at this time of the morning to spend 800 quid. Give me a reason. All right, okay, so let's just have a think about this. So let's imagine that maybe the kids are going to get their first ever bike at Christmas time.
exciting time, right? And you know what they're going to want to do? They're going to want to get out. They're going to want to be on that bike, and they're going to want you to be part of those memories that they want to make. But maybe you're thinking, well, I haven't quite got the huff and the puff that I used to have. I'm not going to keep up with them.
Yeah.
Well, this bike is going to do that bit of the hard work for you. Right. Or maybe you're thinking, do you know what? Petrol, diesel, it's costing me an absolute fortune at the moment. I'd like to be able to get to work a little bit easier, save myself a few pennies. Well, these bikes can do that because these are electric bikes as well. So they charge up within 2 to 3 hours from flat, and they're going to give you up to 35 miles of continuous power-assisted cycling.
That's a long way.
That is a long way. The average commute's about 9 miles to go to and from work, okay? So if you wanted to, you could cycle 35 miles with power assistance to work, and by lunchtime, the battery would be ready charged to take you all the way
I mean, that's
home.
almost living in the country and working in town kind of distance, isn't it?
But let me show you what these bikes do, because some people, I think they get a bit confused as to what power-assisted cycling actually is.
Tim, I get a bit confused about what power-assisted actually is. Can you help me with my confusion?
I can help you with your confusion.
Thank you.
Not a problem at all.
Your trip's not been wasted.
No, not at all. Because sometimes people think, is it like a motorbike or a moped where I'm going to hop on and I'm going to feel like it's going to be out of control? Not at all. Everything right here is controlled from the handlebars. We're going to press the red button. That's going to turn the power on, okay?
Yep.
The lights on the top, that's your battery. That's how much charge you've got in your battery. The number that's illuminated, that's the level of power assistance that the bike is giving you. 3.
Okay.
So think of it like low, medium and high.
Yep.
So on that top level, you can get up to speeds of 15 and a half miles an hour. Okay. So there you go. You can see right there that we've got the power indicator lights on the top.
Yep.
And you can see that 0 is illuminated right there. So we've got 0 level of assistance.
So that's just like riding a regular bike.
It's a regular push bike.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing
And it's got gears, and we'll get to that later.
We're going to come to that.
Yeah.
But you can turn up those levels, you can turn down those levels. But we're going to leave it on 0, and I'm going to pick up the bike, and we're going to pretend that we're going for a bit of a bike ride.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to go for a bike ride, and we're going to see...
This is how Tim goes for a bike ride.
This is how I go for a bike ride. Honestly, it takes me forever to get anywhere. But you can see nothing is happening. Regardless of how fast I go, nothing happens in the front
You're
wheel.
under your own steam.
I'm going to turn the power on full.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Wow, it's broken.
It's not because it's broken.
Send it back.
It's not because it's broken. It's because I am not pedaling. So when I start to pedal now that power kicks in, and now that front wheel pulls you forward. But look at the speed of that front wheel. But look, I can turn the pedals effortlessly with one finger. It's so easy. But
so there are sensors on there, aren't there?
There are.
So it only engages the motor when you're turning the... Now, you don't have to put any power into turning, as you said.
Not at all.
It's literally just the motion that activates the motor.
Exactly. So you've got regular gears on the bike, which we've got here. Shimano as well. Is that good? Gears. They're the...
Why do I want those? So what?
So Shimano is one of, if not the biggest gear manufacturer for bicycles probably in the world, okay? Right. They are synonymous with the biggest names in cycling.
Okay.
Did you know they had a 2-year backlog on parts and components?
I remember,
after what had gone on for that time.
Little bug that went around.
Because they were such in demand, they were. And their products, they just go and go and go. They've been around for decades. And the quality that we get, we work off a Revo shift system, so no complicated triggers or toggles.
What's a Revo shift?
Yeah.
It's a fancy name for a twisty handle.
Twisty handle, twist grip. That's it, that's all it is. Twist grip.
Twisty grip.
Make it simple. And by the way, really nice, soft, comfortable, rubberized grips that you've got here, which make it more enjoyable for your bike ride.
And also, so if you do have, issues with mobility, your wrists and dexterity, it's really easy to operate.
Yeah, absolutely. So with these bikes, if you were thinking about going to and from work, you've got that power assistance if you want to. But then some people go, well, I don't know, maybe I want to use my cycling in January. Maybe I want to get a little bit fitter. Okay, you can do that. But then what about those moments when it's that little bit too hard?
Well, my journey is, as you know, I lost a ton of weight when we last worked together. Then I had a very, very stressful job working for one of the national news companies that's fairly new. It's based around Great Britain. And one of the people who works there is in the jungle at the moment. And it was very, very... So I just didn't have time. I was eating rubbish, put the weight back on. So I've got to that point. Now I'm back on TV and I can actually see myself. I was going to start a couple of weeks ago. No excuses, honestly. I know I've got to do it. but it's hard to get started.
It is.
So, and cycling, from what I understand, is a really good form of
great.
exercise.
So look,
and this you can start small, and you can grow.
Yeah.
Just as soon as you get puffed out and you can't do any more, turn the power on, and then you've got all the assistance you need to get you back home.
Absolutely. So with cycling, low impactive, great cardiovascular exercise. It's fun, it's easy, and by the way, have you seen just how comfortable that seat is?
It's got a proper seat.
There is nothing worse than when you get on a bike and you feel like you're going to walk a bit like John Wayne when you get off the bike. Look at
some of the seats they have on bikes. All I can say is if I sat on one of those now, the saddle would disappear. That is a proper seat.
Designed for a proper bottom, these saddles.
Thank you, yes.
Height adjustable as well, but you've got a whole host of added extras. So you've got a back rack and bungee cords, which will take up to 18 kilos in weight.
Wow.
You've got metal mud guards, front and back of the bike as well.
Yes.
You've got a kickstand included, all fitted to the bike. They're not loose, they're not added extras, okay?
Reflectors I see as well.
You've got all your reflectors, but if you look at the wheels, what you'll also notice...
Yes, drum brakes.
Disc brakes
Or
on
disc
there.
brakes,
Disc
excuse
brakes on there, that's right, because that's the same type of braking system you have on your car.
Yeah.
So it means that regardless of the weather condition, hot, cold, wet, dry, icy, it doesn't matter, you've got the same quality stopping power.
So what this essentially means at the end of the day, what this means to you is you're getting the top of the range. You're getting all the premium parts. It's, you know, sometimes when you buy a car and you have the base price, and then when you go, yeah, but I want heated seats or electric windows or this or that or something around the corner, before you know it, the price has gone, you know what I mean? This comes with all the best stuff, all the best stuff you can put on a bike in this price range. As far as we're aware, it's got it. So, but also this, I almost get embarrassed when I see prices like that because I'm like, oh, it's, you know, it's late at night. Are we spending this kind of money sitting on our couch coming up to 2 o'clock in the morning? Well, do you know what people are? And there's a reason for that, because it's really, really top quality, and it folds, and also, from what I understand, e-bikes generally run an awful lot more than this, don't they?
Right. So
for this quality.
I have been looking around. So you can buy a foldable bike, non-power assisted, a couple of grand.
A couple of grand?
Couple of grand.
Oh, then I should be singing from the rooftops for this price then.
Now, think of everything that you get included. And let me show you as well, because sometimes people think, is it going to be complicated?
Tim, is it going to be complicated to fold?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
No, not at all. These are so super simple. Now, I will talk you through this because I'll show you how it arrives in the box, but I want you just to see how simple it actually is.
Our producer just said, actually, if you've got any questions about this, please do email studio
feel free.
at shopontv.co.uk. But let me just answer one question in advance. Yes, he is married. That's it. It just literally goes like that.
It does. It folds down like that, and that is how it's going to arrive in the box to you.
Can you hear a rumble?
Is that my stomach?
No, it's hordes of women disappointed at hearing that you're not available.
Oh, I
screaming
don't
through the
think
streets. No, but seriously, it really does fold well, doesn't it?
What I'm supposed to say to
That's
that?
a segue, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's great. It's simple. It's
Have
easy
I
to
thrown
fold.
you?
No.
So
It's
how easy is
super
it to unfold?
So, when you get these bikes home, you will have to put some air into the tyres. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
The battery will even come with a half charge. So it'll be ready to go when you get it out. Everything else is going to be fitted. What you're going to do, hand on the back rack, hand under the seat, tip it back onto the wheels.
Okay.
Now, use the front wheel to help unfold the bike. And did you notice, you were saying about superior quality, in the middle of the bike here, you've got extra struts, which mean that the foldable nature of the bike is always going to work.
Yeah.
Always going to fold exactly the right way that you want it to.
I've got to say, it's a sturdy flipping bike.
It really
is.
And I should also mention as well that e-bikes, especially at this time of year, they really, really, really do tend to disappear rapidly.
Is that because everyone's getting ready for the new year?
Yeah, people get ready for the new year.
So it's an early new year, new you.
Exactly. All I'm doing is just bringing the handlebars up into position. Now, where the handlebars are, you've got this little kind of quick release catch. All you're going to have to do is slide that catch forwards, because I'll turn it a little bit like this so you're going to see. So all we're going to do, we're going to push that catch forward, drop that into position. and then tighten that quick release down.
Can you see the quality?
Yeah. And
can you see the quality?
This is an alloy frame as well, so that's a big difference to a steel framed bike. So for example, if you had a steel frame bike, you basically get big thick rods of steel and they get stretched and stretched and stretched and stretched, and that's how they're made, but they're very heavy. With an alloy frame, it's kind of blown like glass blowers would, and that's what allows you to have a really lightweight bike.
So it's strong and robust, but it's lightweight.
By the way, these batteries, you can lock them into the box because if you want safety and security, you can have those as well. That's a 36-volt lithium-ion battery, Panasonic cells inside there as well, so a brand that we know and understand, all compliant to the UK and EU standards.
And so what you plug it in, if you take it to the office, you plug it in, you get an adapter.
Plug it in, and you can charge it up 2 to 3 hours. You also have an on and off switch on the battery, so if you are commuting, you're technically supposed to be able to isolate the battery on a bike, which you can do on here because you could simply turn the batteries off, or if you wanted to, you could just pop the battery out of the back.
I'm thinking, you know, if this, because this legitimately is a commuting machine, if you do want to cycle, maybe you do cycle to work already, in which case maybe you don't have a powered way to do that. This will just sort of take off a little bit of the stress and the strain, and particularly as in the colder months. But also, from what I understand, there are all kinds of incentives, aren't there?
Oh yeah, cycle to work schemes and things like that.
So you might even get a lot of this paid for, if not all of it.
Yeah, you can, and e-bikes do fall under the cycle to work scheme as well. There's over, I think there's over 16,000 miles of British cycleway as well that you can use and experience. And if you are in a flat, a bedsit, a bungalow, or anything like that, like when I used to live in London, I used to live sort of up the top of the hill from Blackheath. So I used to have to come all the way down the heath, down into the train station, into central town, and then across again. And it was an absolute pain, and I had to get buses and trains, whereas if I had a bike, I could have shot down the hill, wouldn't have had to wait for the bus or anything like that, fold it up, straight on the train, into town, straight across, and wouldn't have had to catch a second train either.
In time for Christmas, when you buy this, look, by the way, you're watching, this is the shopping show. I'm your shopping host, Rob Locke, with an E. You can buy it. It's like this morning, except you can buy the stuff. Right? Okay. Either at shopontv.co.uk, or you can call us on the blower, 0333 241 241. I mean, what I was going to say is the value here is extraordinary, considering the quality. Considering if you want to go and do some comparison shopping for something like this with the Shimano gears, with all of the other components that Tim has been mentioning, and the foldability, and the portability, and all the top of the range bits and bobs, I don't think you're going to come close to even, I mean, you're going to break £1,000, I would imagine. I think you'll go way past our usual price. We have a very special relationship with the supplier of these bikes, and they're manufactured, and in many cases, if not just for us, then we are often the only ones. Well, obviously we're new, but from a previous channel in a previous life, they were exclusive. So here's the other thing though. What if you don't like it?
So, if you are not satisfied with the bike, there is a number that will come inside the box, which is also a helpline for you, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Call them up and they'll be able to assist you with any problems that you've got. Yeah. But also, they will come and collect the bike from your home.
Within what time frame?
I believe it would be the standard time frame, so it would be, I would say, 5 to 7 days of your call being placed. So
no, I meant, so how long have you got to decide before?
Oh, how long? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's onto the...
Oh, like the 30-day kind of thing, yeah. So if you don't like it, and this is irrespective of what we offer, our refund policy, which you can check out on our website, which all of our products have, you get this, and if for any reason you're not satisfied, I believe it'll say on the website 28 or 30 days, it's something like that, you can call the manufacturer and they'll come and collect it and take it away. And you get your money back.
Yeah, I mean, look, the first time I ever came in contact with e-cycling, I was a massive, I thought it was cheating. I was like, it's not cycling, it's cheating. It's not real cycling. Yeah. But that's because in my head, I thought cycling had to be some kind of fitness thing. It had to be, you get hot and sweat. That's not the case. When you're a kid, cycling is freedom. It's independence. It's fun. It's enjoyable. And you just want to go and go and go and have fun and make memories. Whereas as an adult, it becomes a little bit boring. So if you think about it, if you go back to cycling when it was just fun, you go back to cycling when you go, I don't really care how far we're going to go because I don't need to worry about my legs getting tired, my bottom getting uncomfortable. I don't have to worry about getting hot and sweaty or can I get up the hills. The bike's going to do all of the boring hard stuff. I just get to go and have fun and make all those memories.
By the way, we had a decent number of these, and I mean, obviously not hundreds, because you know, it's 800 quid. But you're saving 150 quid, and a quarter of the stock that we had is already in baskets. And historically, when the show finishes, about 75% of people check out their baskets. So if you've got, we're going to go back to the headset, the VR headset soon. If you've got those VR headsets sitting in your baskets and you go to check out tomorrow morning, trust me, well, you don't have to. Find out for yourself if you want, if you would so desire. But you know, if 75% of what is in people's baskets is checked out tomorrow morning, they will be gone, and you may have missed the one that you want. The same is also, true with a quarter of the stock of this bike. What time are we doing? We're about, well, we've still got an hour to go. By the end of the show, we might not have anything left. You better order. Quick, how'd you do it? Like this.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV.
ShopOnTV, you'll be pleased to know that I have a selection of shirts that I've picked out for my weekend shifts. Tonight I'm wearing the purple component of, oh that's not the, sorry, there's one over there, where's, of the logo here, you see? But tomorrow night I've got a choice. I can either wear the blue or I can wear the sort of the grey. I've got a light blue and a dark blue, and I've got some pink as well. What would you like me to wear tomorrow? Pink, navy, light blue or grey? There you go. And no other accessories. Well, trousers, maybe. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the bike, very, very popular. I'm not surprised. I realise it's a considered purchase. Take your time to think about it before you buy it very soon, okay? This, however, is a no-brainer. You have gone crazy for these. Virtually all the stock we have across the 3 of these different models, if you will, is already in people's baskets. That's how popular, that's what I was trying to say. So I'm going to come over, this is Wildlife, so it's the Let's Explore VR headset. You can only buy it online, it's an online exclusive, you cannot get it in a shop. I guarantee that. You can go to any high street store you like, they will not carry this, right? It's an online only offer. Now, second thing, we have it, and we've checked, and we've been assured by our supplier, at the lowest price in the country by at least £10, if not more, maybe as much as £20. So first of all, you're saving. Secondly, we've done a special deal just for you, that if you put, just for ITV customers, you watching right now, and your families and friends, when you put 2 of these into your shopping basket, or when you order 2 of them on the phone, a discount of an extra £10, not percent, pounds, quid, will be deducted from the price. So this is already the best price that you're going to find anywhere that we're aware of. But then you get an extra if you buy 2. Essentially, you get it each one for £65 or £64.99. So that really does just take it to you know, Sillyville in terms of the amount of value you're getting. You get, remember, the VR headset is detachable, so you've got the headband. And by the way, that's very easily adjustable. Oops, sorry, at the back like that. You just wind it in and out. So you get the headband. That goes in there like that. Now it's a set. Here you've got the diopters on the lenses to be able to adjust to make this perfect for your eyes. You can adjust for individual eyes if you wear glasses or contact lenses, or even for your regular eyes if one is not as good as the other. Right? And then your phone. Any smartphone, as long as it either is or can fold into a sort of iPhone sort of shape, then it's fine. Small iPhones, small Android phones, medium size, and the big Max ones as well. That goes in there. That is what basically drives the device. And then you've got these sort of binocular type lenses inside that, using the exclusive app that comes with the Let's Explore, turns your iPhone and with this headset into a fully fledged VR headset that comes on the app with 16 curated pieces of top quality experiences, videos, animations, all kind commentary, educational elements, you name it. We've got Greenland iceberg, where you can go diving with seals, scuba diving, Arctic adventure. It just keeps going. There are 16, plus you get 2 hardback books, one for dinosaurs, one for wildlife. You get a big chart of dinosaurs. You get this wonderful discovery cube that allows your AR, because this is not just VR, you also get included an app which turns your phone into an augmented reality device using this. Plus you get this little stone, these little tools, and let's get started guide, all kinds of cool stuff. That's wildlife, right, very quickly. Similar kind of deal with space, headset, discovery cube for the AR, hardback book, sticker book, and a space chart with all the planets and whatnot. And you also get a planetary mobile, which, what is they used to say on that show? That was the one I made earlier. So you can see that that's Saturn. That's probably the sun. So this is all the planets rotating around the sun. And there's the Earth right there, you see. Apparently Saturn's in retrograde. Don't know what it means. Then, email in. What does that mean? studio@shopontv.co.uk. What does it mean when Saturn is in retrograde? And the final, and the beautiful boxes they come in. Final option, by the way, that doesn't come in a box because it keeps falling off. So you get the hardback book, you get a sticker book, you get a chart of ocean animals, the headset, the discovery cube, and you also get a puzzle, or a, what would you call it? Not a puzzle.
3D puzzle, yeah.
It is a 3D puzzle, yeah. So lots of fun. That looks to me like a shark. No, I'm not going to go all the way to the camera because it'll go out of focus. So you get that included as well. Lowest price in the land. We'll get it to you before Christmas. You'll get it in time for Christmas. 3 to 5 working days to get it to you, probably sooner. £4.95 P&P, and it's cap P&P. You could order, if you order 10 of these, if you put 85 of these in your basket, you only pay the one postage and packing of £4.95. But of course, every time you double up, you get an extra £10 off. So you get £10 off for 2, £20 off for 4, and so on and so forth. PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost. If you are buying several and it's a bit too spendy for you, then just select. You can only do that online. Just select online. PayPal Pay in 3. It will take you to the page where you fill in your info, and once you're approved, anything from £30 to £2,000 per order, and that gives you 3 interest-free payments. The first instalment today, then at the same time next month, and the same time after that, and then you're done. So fill your boots, buy what you like, nieces, nephews, daughters, sons, granddaughters, grandsons, friends, relatives, loved ones, Romans, countrymen, and pets. They might like it as well. And I'm back here with the wonderful Rob Thornton. What a great name, Rob.
Thank you very much.
Rob.
Indeed.
Well, at the end, we'll have to do the It's Good Night from him and
It's a good night from
Good Night from me and all that stuff.
I ain't got a clue what he's on about.
No. The two Robbies. There's. They just said none of us do. Cheeky. We're not the two Ronnies, we're the two Robbies. I'm Ronnie Biker, and he's Ronnie Cord Press.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think I was born.
You weren't?
No.
Well, I was barely born when they were. They were two very famous comedians. So listen, one of the things I think we've proven tonight, this morning, today, whatever we want to call it, 6 and up is the age, but I think we found the default age of enjoying this product. But I think everyone, really, it's a family product. So I'm trying to contain my excitement. So I'm going, because I really do love, when you get this at home, I personally promise you that you're going to love the quality. I mean, it's so well made. The media is so good. It's so easy to use. It's got so much content. It's an experience. It's like going to the cinema or to a play or having a meal. You know, the thing about, listen, this has cost me a lot of money. And the thing is, you have a meal and that's it, it's over. You don't get any more pleasure from that meal. No, you don't get any more pleasure from that meal. With this, you can enjoy it over and over and over and over again. So I actually want to do something that I find very difficult to do, which is shut up and just let you show us. I challenge you to show us wildlife, space and oceans as much as you can, every screen you can if you like. And when you see the menus, if you want to email studio@shopontv.co.uk and ask us what you want to see, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns or issues, email us, we'll deal with them, we'll take care of you. Bada bing, bada boom. And now it's over to Rob, and it's
2 minutes and he'll be talking again. So what we've got here is Let's Explore, and this is a themed world of discovery. So you've got 3 themes, and Rob did a perfect job earlier of explaining what you've got. You've got space, you've got wildlife, and you've got oceans. Now what I want to do as a technical expert is to explain the difference between VR and AR very quickly, and then dive into all of these experiences. VR. The goggles. This is where you use your smartphone. It goes inside the VR headset, which is why we can keep it at such a low price because the phone goes inside. There's no screen in here, and it is a 360-degree virtual world. We take you out of real life and we put you into this virtual reality. That's the VR section of this, and each box has 16 phenomenal VR experiences. We jump over to these. These are your AR cubes. These are called Explorer cubes. Now, with the wildlife and the dinosaurs, you get 30 experiences. With space and ocean, you get 16 experiences, and this is augmented reality. Now this is a bit trickier to understand, and we'll demo this in just a moment for you, just so it's a bit clearer. But essentially, augmented reality, your phone stays in the real life, but in the palm of your hand, it is a different reality. So if I pop that down there, you can see the cubes themselves. So essentially, on your phone, it's still real life, but in the cube, it's augmented reality. Let's actually do this one first, just because it's a bit tricky to understand. I told you, 2 minutes and he'd be talking again. So with each box set, you do get your free app. QR code, scan that, it downloads the app for you.
Yeah, so it's included in the price?
Included in the price, and you use the app for your VR and your AR experiences. Plus,
1 minute 53 seconds apparently.
on the app, there's also some quizzes as well. So if your family enjoy good quiz, you can do some quizzes as well.
Quiz me, baby. Quiz me up.
Let's jump to the AR first, though.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll be able to share our screen. So essentially I use my phone to jump onto the X Cube, and hopefully we'll be able to pull this up on screen. There we go. And as you can see, I've got a planet in the palm of my hand. So it's still in the studio, but a planet is in the palm of my hand. So if you've got any space mad children who absolutely love space, they can have space in the palm of their hand. My personal favourite is the rocket. Take a look at this. You can have a rocket in the palm of your hand. I'm here in the ShopOnTV studio with a rocket in the palm of my hand. It is making its way towards Rob. Whoa! There we go. As you can see, bringing the virtual reality into the real world. So that is augmented reality. I'm going to stop that there just because I want to jump into the VR. But that essentially is what augmented reality is. And with each of those, with the space one, you've got planets, you've got a moonwalk on there. With this, you've got 15 dinosaurs and 15 animals. And with this one, you've got 16 lots of marine life as well.
So there's for like toddlers, for like 6 and up, in that age range where they're really just starting to get their hand-to-eye coordination, I think that would be really great for that, wouldn't it? To sort of
And it unlocks your imagination as well. The fact that you're in your living room, or you're in your garden, or you're somewhere in your home, and you've got a lion, or you've got a T-Rex, or you know, you've got a rocket in your hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a grown-up and I love it.
Do you know, I've got to say, I was sure I had a dinosaur in my flat once. And my son and I were petrified, so we went and hid in the bedrooms. And of course, the first thing he said to me was, "Do you think he saw us?"
I knew it was going. I knew it was going somewhere. I genuinely knew it was going somewhere. I didn't know it was going there, but I knew it was going somewhere. So let's move on to the VR. Now the VR again.
Okay, because we've
your
got a
phone.
request.
Oh, go on.
Donna in Liverpool wants to see the Mermaid's Quest. I'll be honest, Donna. Now I kind of want to as well.
Donna wants to see the mermaids.
She wants some
quest.
mermaids.
So Donna wants to go swimming with mermaids, and indeed we will. So you use your phone, you simply load up the VR section of the headset, you pop it into the headset like this.
And by the way, you get the QR code, don't you, in the packaging
QR
to download
code
either
in the
for
packaging.
Android or for Apple.
Now I'm going to show you how easy this is to control. You've got a little dot in the centre of your screen. Let me know when you can see this.
Yeah, we can see it now.
You simply hover the dot where you want to go. So I'm going to go up to Mermaid's Quest.
Right.
Hold it on view. Click on play video, and it's as simple as that. So you've got no controllers, you simply control it with the power of your own mind. So currently, we're diving into the sea. Here we go. We're going down, we can see the ship. We're
didn't know you
about
were
to go
parachuting
diving
in.
with mermaids. I know, I told you, 360-degree virtual reality experience. There's a boat over there, we're going down to this dinghy.
And you're seeing what Rob is seeing, basically. He's seeing it, obviously, in 3D through both eyes. You're seeing one half. You're seeing what one eye is going into one eye.
Whoa!
Oh, hello.
We've been hit, and wait for it.
Oh, no.
We're about to go. Oh, he's dropped something overboard.
Oh, no. He's going
And
to
now we're diving.
Oh.
It's like we're in our own movie right now. And again, 360 degrees. I can see right the way around me. Now, each VR experience has its own narration as well. So you'll be able to be narrated. Now, this particular Mermaid's Quest is all about polluting the sea and educating how we shouldn't be putting plastics into our sea. But we're going to dive deeper.
He's very good at holding his breath as well, isn't he?
Look there, we've got a little sea turtle that's unfortunately stuck in the plastic netting.
Oh.
Trying to help him. There we go, and we've freed him. So this is great for children to educate them about recycling and making sure that we're not polluting our planet.
Yes, environmental responsibility. Oh, no, he's having a ride.
100%. And here we go. We haven't even met our mermaid yet. I mean, we're excited already.
He is obviously a superhuman because he can hold his breath.
Here she is.
Oh, here she is. Hello.
Oh, there. Oh, this is.
Excuse I say.
It's past the watershed. It's all right.
Now he's got special powers.
He has indeed.
Yeah.
How cool is this? So as a grown-up, you wanted to see the Mermaid's Quest. Here it is. I'm in a 360-degree world with fish, mermaids, everything zooming past me. Take a look at this. How cool is that? And this is just one of 16 experiences in the Oceans thing. And it's so easy to control as well. Now, whilst I'm loving this, I would love to show you so much more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look down. I then look to the arrow.
I love the way it gives you a bit of time,
exit.
so it doesn't instantly change.
Exactly.
Otherwise you'd be clicking things you didn't.
And there we go. I'm back to the main menu. Now here in this Oceans, we've got Arctic, we've got a deep sea dive, we've got the sunken shipwreck, we've got swimming with seals, we've got a magical scuba dive. My personal favourite though, is this one, is diving with sharks. Now if you've ever wanted to do a shark dive before,
I have.
but you're not brave enough to get in the water, this is perfect for you because you don't need to do that. Now what I'm actually going to do, because I want to show you the best bit, is I'm actually going to skip ahead. I want to skip ahead to 75% because I know this is the part where we get to see all of the sharks. And take a look at this. Here we go. I'm around. Look how close I am getting to all of these sharks.
How long is that experience? It's several minutes long, isn't it?
100%. These experiences are between 2 and 10 minutes each.
Amazing.
And I'm essentially on top of a shark right now.
Yeah.
How cool is this? All filmed by professional cinematographers. Look at that. I am up close and personal with a shark.
That's extraordinary. I would love to do it. I've always wanted to scuba dive and I've never had a chance to do it.
I've always wanted to go with sharks as well, but I've never been brave enough to get in the water. But this is perfect because I can enjoy this and then I can give it to my uncle to enjoy, and then to my younger brother to enjoy, then to my nan to enjoy, and we can all enjoy the same VR experience time and time again. And then we can talk about it as a family. How cool is that?
And it's like being in there, honestly. When you, because you know the screens on our phones these days are such good quality. When you literally try this for the first time, you're going to be blown away. You're going to say to yourself, I'm sure, I can't believe I only paid 70 quid for all these experiences. Because the thing is, even if you buy a regular two things actually. If you buy a quote regular VR headset, number one, they're several £100s because usually they have all the electronics built in, whereas we spend £1,000 to £1,200 to £1,400 on a top smartphone these days. So that just becomes the engine in the car, if you like. But what you don't get necessarily when you buy just a headset, an out-of-the-box headset, is all of the experiences. And you've got, as Rob was saying, professional cinematography, top quality animation, top quality everything from start to finish. So 16 of those experiences in the virtual reality and 13 or more in the augmented reality. I mean, and I tell you what, no, I don't think there's anything that is going to occupy your kids or grandkids or nieces or nephews at Christmas when they open this up and get it from the bottom of the tree and tear the wrapping paper off. They'll be off. You won't see it for hours.
It really does give you that wow moment. It really gives you that, wow, how cool is this present? And I haven't even unpacked it yet. You mentioned about the aquariums and how when you go to an aquarium you can pay for a VR experience.
Yeah.
Some of these VR experiences in here, you actually get at the aquarium because it's the same team who make those VR experiences that make these VR experiences. Now at the aquarium, I know I've paid £8 for an experience. My partner and her younger brother. So between three of us, that's £24 for the one experience.
I mean, look at it like this. So let's say for space, you take off the book and the stickers and all the other and the mobile and all the bits and bobs you get. There's probably, I would say, 15, 20 quid's worth of value.
But it's good quality stuff. You know, sometimes when you get a box set, sometimes it's like, oh, we've chucked a few extra bits in because we wanted to make it value for money. This stuff is top quality. The hardback book is really well thought out. The models, the planetarium, it's really well thought out.
And remember, when you buy two, if you've got a couple of kids or friends or whatever you're buying as gifts for, as soon as you put those into your shopping basket at shopontv.co.uk or ask for them on the phone at 0333 241 241, then we give you an extra £10, not percent, £10 off of both of them. So in other words, you essentially get two for £65 each. This is also the best. You can go scout, do what you like in terms of going around and scouting and comparative shopping, but you will be, I'm absolutely confident of it, be wasting your time. And then you're going to come back here and when you want it, you're going to buy it from here anyway. So why don't you do it now? So there are literally hundreds and hundreds of you who have this in your basket. But look, let's get down to brass tacks. It ain't yours till you pay for it. Unfortunately, much though I would love to give one away to absolutely everybody, I can't. So when you are ready to pay now, it will be on its way to you. Or pay in a couple of moments, or, pay when you're ready. Only when you're ready, pay. And then we will send this to you. When you pay, it's on the way with Shop on TV. So anyway, I was pretending to be one of our videos, which I wrote. So let's see more.
Let's see more. Now I know someone wants to see Mars, so I'm going to whack out my cube first.
I do, or Snickers would be fine either.
Now the reason I move across to a bit of space is purely because I want to show this in the best light possible. So again, you just scan the cube with the app. And I am going to load up Mars for the lovely lady who wanted Mars here in the palm of my hand. Let's go. Take a look at this. This is Mars, 360 degrees. And look, you can see the moon up there as well. Take a look at that.
It's amazing to think there are rovers on there. There'll be people on there soon, won't they?
Oh, 100%. But again,
Elon Musk has his way.
Imagine turning around to your mate and being like, do you know what I did at the weekend? I had a planet in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Now, I know this lady wanted to see Mars. We've seen it in augmented reality.
Yes.
And within a minute, I can get you into the VR experience. So it's
Let's
really
do it.
nice.
What was it, Linda? What was it, Linda? From Liverpool. Oh, John, sorry. Oh, John in Cornwall was asking.
John can be Linda now if you really want.
Sorry, John. To be fair, I'm sure lots of... Have we had any emails, Gemma, producer Gemma? Lawrence has said that he's really enjoying the show. Thank you, Lawrence. Kev has said hi. JT. Maybe Philip from Pinner is watching as well, if he is. Hello, Philip from Pinner. And Elise. And we know Christopher B is watching, one of our regulars. Maybe Andy also watching out there. Douglas is what? Hey, Douglas, how are you? Douglas is, oh, he's overseas. How are you seeing us? Does ITV go overseas then? Oh, on YouTube. By the way, I forgot to mention that if you miss any of the show, we're not on ITV Plus 1 or ITVX, the ITVX channel currently. But we're about to land on, just while we're landing, I just thought I'd mention this, but we do simulcast on YouTube. So all of our social media is at ShopOnTV Live. We will start to update everybody now that you're all starting to follow with offers and coupons and information. Look at this. But if you were to subscribe to us on YouTube and turn on your bell icon, then you will get notifications whenever we broadcast live. We simulcast on YouTube every night when we're on ITV. Usually we're always between the hours of midnight and 3. Tonight we started early. Sometimes it's 1 o'clock. It really just varies on what's on before us. But check your TV guide, your EPG, or whatever. If you've got a smart TV, whatever tells you what's on TV, what's on ITV. When you see Shop on TV, that's when we'll be here. How did you? Wow, you've suddenly gone back to the landing. Or is this a different planet?
This is still, I believe it's still Mars. This is the thing, I can't hear the narration, but you do have a narration that comes with every single video. Now, this particular experience is 11 minutes long, which is why I kind of skipped it forward a little bit to get to the better bits. But this is the thing, this is an 11-minute experience, just one of 16 experiences included. The images we saw just a moment ago was literally like I was on, and we're back. Look at this. It's literally like
also numerous small
I'm on Mars.
And big craters.
Well, let's have a listen.
Huge inactive volcanoes. The biggest volcano on Mars is Mount Olympus and is 25 kilometers high. Its base covers 600 kilometers. This volcano is the biggest in the solar system.
I feel like I could reach out and grab it. I can't.
Honestly, I know. I could, and the thing is that Rob is actually in there, seeing this as if he was floating above Mars. That's what I hope you're understanding. We're just on the right-hand side of the screen, just showing you one of the views that one of your eyes gets. There's another one on the other eye that makes it 3D.
4,000 kilometers and a
It's just, genuinely, it's so hard to describe unless you're physically experiencing it.
Yeah.
But it is like you are there. I mean, Rob, you did this earlier. It's genuinely, you're consumed within this virtual reality.
Yeah. Do you know what? If anyone watching right now were to come up to me and say, Rob, was that really good? Because generally that happens. My friends will call me tomorrow and they'll say, that VR headset, was it really that good? And I will tell them, yes, it was. It really, really honestly was. So if you want to take that leap of faith, where you know in principle it's going to be great, and then you just need to find out for yourself, oh no, watch out! Ladies and gentlemen, got to check out. If you want it, you got to check out. I don't know how else to say it. There are going to be some disappointed people tomorrow because. What else can I say? If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you do or don't. It does. You know, we're here another day. You're here another day. But if you do want it genuinely, I know. You know, maybe you want to hear a little bit more, maybe you want to see a little bit more, that's fine. So I'm not going to be pushy, it's not my way. What I am going to do though, is I'm going to go on a safari.
So what I'm going to do is...
This is the way.
I'm going to quickly pop this the phone out, and this is how quick and easy it is to use. So I've literally popped the front off just so I can load up the different app, because obviously different app per themed box.
Yep.
So I'm loading up the wildlife one, and we're going to go on safari.
Let's.
Again, what I'll do is I will skip it forward ever so slightly because the experiences are relatively long and I want to get to the good bit. Of course, who would not want to get to the good bit? So
consider this a free sample.
I'm going to jump this back into the VR headset.
Again, any smartphone, as long as if it's a foldy one, as long as it can fold into, it doesn't matter if it's thick, as long as it approximates the size or shape, the shape actually, of a regular phone, smartphone.
Here we go. Take a look at this. Literally directly underneath the giraffe.
I hope he hasn't had too much for dinner.
I mean, let's put it this way. Even if you were on safari, I don't think you're going to get this experience.
How did they get that footage?
It's incredible, isn't it?
And are they still with us?
Well, that's the question. So we move from the giraffes now. We're in the savannah, and we can actually see them moving around their natural environment. So this is so cool. Like I said earlier, if you've ever wanted to go on safari but you've not been able to, this is perfect. It's like you're there on safari in this 360-degree world with the giraffes. Now, these are my partner's favourite animals, and this is probably one of her favourite VR experiences in this box set, because she just loves them so much, and it's a chance to see them in the wild, in their natural habitat. How cool is that?
My parents went on a safari. I think they went to the Kruger National Park in South Africa. It's a lot of money, and I know they, it's something people save for years to go on. But for £70 you can go on safari and you can do 15 other really amazing things, either in the animal kingdom or in the dinosaur kingdom.
Can you see what's ahead of me, Rob?
Oh, is that rhinos?
I can just about see them in the distance. Oh. I've got some rhinos coming towards me. How cool. And this is the great thing about this app and the VR experiences. Some of them are animated, but some of them are real-world shot experiences.
Yeah,
it's like the TV documentaries, but you're actually physically inside that TV documentary. And right now...
Yeah. It's like having a 3D version of, David Attenborough.
Exactly that. But look at this. I am so close to these rhinos. Take a look at that.
I wouldn't get that close to Schnozzy, I would. I mean, that's
a big horn, isn't it?
It's a big horn.
Whoa. Oh, hello.
They can be quite vicious. Do you know the most dangerous animal in the jungle?
Go on.
Hippopotamus. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And you just wouldn't, even if you went on an actual safari. Plus, by the way, can I say, one of the things my parents mentioned to me after they came back from their safari was the animals don't work on a schedule. You can go out, you could have paid thousands of pounds to go on this safari, and then you go out one day and they're all sleeping in the bushes and you don't see anything. It's a bit like, Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park.
So I've jumped forward to 25% in our river safari, because this is where we get to see elephants, and in this one we also get to see hippos as well at some point. So I've just skipped it forward.
I love elephants.
How cool is this? Can you see the little elephant in the distance?
Yeah. To be honest, just this one experience. I mean, all right, what does it cost to take your family to the cinema these days? I mean, the average ticket, what, £10, £12?
Yeah, if you're
15,
lucky.
16 if you want a premium seat. If you're at IMAX, you're over 20. 2 or 3, by the time you bought some popcorn and a bag of sweets, your 70 quid's gone. This is it's like getting 16 totally different experiences. And that's the virtual reality. And then you've also got the 13 to 15 actually, augmented reality experiences. You get the headset, you get the books, you get the stickers, depending on which one you buy. Books, stickers, charts, all kinds of other good stuff, all top quality production. One of the things that actually, Rob, that really impressed me when I first saw this was how good the quality is. For the value, particularly, can I show you? I'm going to grab this. Look, I want to show you this, but this is a really well-made hardback book. If you went into any bookstore and bought this, and it was, if we said it was, I don't know what book, it's been so long since I bought a book, I couldn't tell you what they cost. £10? Is that reasonable?
Yeah.
On high gloss print. Beautiful photos. These are they're not stock photos, they're all original photos and graphics, and this has been made from scratch just for this. What have we got here? 3 major oceans. So there's so much. Now, actually, speaking of my Philip from Pinner, he's my friend. Oh, you're there, sorry. And he and Elise, husband and wife, got these 2 beautiful kids, Heath and Felix. And I believe, and Felix absolutely loves animals. He absolutely loves animals. He would be, and particularly I think marine animals, he'd be beside himself with this. He honestly would. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I go around to my friend's house and he's got one of these. Or he'd be calling me tomorrow saying, is it really that good? And yeah, it is. It's really good. I mean, the quality of that book alone, and that's an added bonus. That's added value that's put in to complement and support the whole concept of all of these different experiences. So you either go into the oceans, or you get to see some space, or you get to play around with dinosaurs. I mean, I never forget. I was in Harrow, and there are 2 cinemas that used to be in Harrow when I was a kid. And one of them was the one that played Jurassic Park. And I went on my own, because I was a bit of a loner when I was a kid. And I watched Jurassic Park for the first time on the big screen. And I think most people who watch Jurassic Park for the first time on the big screen, I don't know if you've ever seen it on the big screen.
No.
The original. We'd never seen anything like that before. It was groundbreaking what Spielberg did. And I just thought, that's a real dinosaur. And everybody was, it literally changed the world. 95, I think that was, something like that.
I was 3 years old, mate, so I wouldn't have been at the cinema, no.
Probably not, no. I was obviously very young myself. But the point I'm trying to make is that technology moves on, and you know, we watch most of these experiences. Look, CGI is great now. I don't think that necessarily just because you've got great CGI that makes it. But what does make it, one of the reasons people pay to go to IMAX and 3D and laser 3D and all this kind of stuff, is because it immerses you in the action and puts you into the experience. It makes it an experience. And that's what this is. Ages 6 and up for all the family. But not just virtual reality, also, you know, these days every sci-fi show, they've all got graphics in the sky. Even Doctor Who can make something out of his sonic screwdriver now. And good call, by the way, I thought, Mr. Russell T. Davis. So this comes with a free app, whichever one you go for, also, as well, I say free, included, excuse me, in the price, for augmented reality.
Exactly.
It's not free because you're paying for it, but it's part of the price. That's what I meant to say.
So yeah, augmented reality is essentially still in your real world, but virtual reality in the palm of your hand. Now, just while I load this up, I'm not telling anyone how to use the box set as they would. Say, for example, you did get 2 box sets. You come with 2 VR headsets. You can still download the app on both phones. So I know some people could do the wildlife experience together at the same time using the 2 headsets. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you want to experience the same things as a family... Is
that if you buy 2? If you buy one, you just get one app?
One app, yeah. One.
But if you've bought 2 or 3, then if you bought 3, you've got all 3 apps.
Yeah.
And you can cross-pollinate.
100%.
Amazing.
So, augmented reality, these are your Explorer cubes. This is what you use in the palm of your hand to experience some really cool things. I'm just loading up the app on my phone, and then we'll broadcast it for you as well. So once I've clicked on augmented reality, I'm just going to jump over here. And I'm going to take a look at that. And we start off with animals. So let's go to a zebra, just because, you know, what are we on?
Stripy horse.
I've gone to a grasshopper, actually. There we go.
Ah, grasshopper. Wax on, wax off.
There we go. So I've got a grasshopper in the palm of my hand. Take a look at that. And this, again, comes with narration, so you can learn all about the different animals.
So you're seeing a feed from Rob's iPhone. You'll actually see it on your own phone.
So I'm still in the studio, but in the palm of my hand on this cube, I have got this grasshopper. So that's the grasshopper. But the great thing about wildlife is that actually it also comes with 15 dino experiences as well. So I'm going to go back to dinosaurs.
It's so clear.
There we go.
It's really clever stuff, isn't it? 70 quid, lowest price that you can get this for anywhere. Can't get it in the shops. Can only buy it online. And as far as we're aware, and we checked, we really checked, lowest price in the country, by at least a tenner, if not more. And of course, you buy 2 from us, you'll actually get another £10 off. Got to check out though. You got to check out. You got to go buy. Because if you don't, you maybe I'll cry.
I mean, I don't mean to alarm you, Rob, but I've got a Stegosaurus heading your way.
Oh, hello, Steggy. It's not often you hear that sentence come out of someone's mouth.
Hello, Steggy. No.
Yeah, well, no. I'm terribly sorry to alarm you, Rob, but I've got a Stegosaurus coming your way.
But again, you've got the narration to learn about that Stegosaurus, and also, again, the visuals are really clear on it.
We're hearing it. Let's have a little listen.
And could grow to a length of about 9 meters, a height of 3 meters, and weighed almost 4 tons. That's about the size of a London double-decker bus. The scientist who first discovered a Stegosaurus fossil thought the plates laid flat on its back, like a turtle's shell.
So Rob's watching this on his iPhone and holding the cube in front, and as he turns it, that's what he's seeing on his screen. You're just seeing on TV a feed of the screen, basically.
It's so cool, and you know, if you've got any dino mad children who absolutely love dinosaurs, but they're not too sure about facts on the dinosaurs, about their lengths or anything like this, they can hold that dinosaur in the palm of their hand, and they can learn all of those amazing fun facts, which is partnered with the books like we mentioned a moment ago.
It's a complete audiovisual experience, isn't it? You know, one thing that I worked when I first started in my teens, doing a summer job working at exhibitions and putting in video monitors and things like that. It was a well-known fact that if you put a video screen onto your stand, your exhibition stand, it was much more effective to get passing business, because people will always stop and look at a video screen, always. And the audiovisual aspect of this, it's engaging all the senses. You're seeing so much. You're hearing the sounds and the narration. You have the sort of the tactile aspect of it as well, in that you're kind of really immersed. You feel like you're there. So, and in fact, speaking of getting immersed, loads of people are shouting out, asking to see more about the dinosaurs. If you want to see dinosaurs, if you want to see wildlife, anything that comes in here, when you see the menus that go up on the TV when Rob starts looking at them, if you see something that catches your eye, just email studio. Oh, sorry, I've been looking at the wrong camera the whole time. Haven't I? studio@shopontv.co.uk, and we will fulfil your wish.
Would you like to do the dinosaurs, Rob?
Yeah, I would. Yes. Don't have to ask me twice.
Okay, here we go. Let me just set this up for you. Right, pop this on for you. I've set it up.
Thank you. Can I just say, for the record, hold on. Okay. Oh, I've got such a big head. Oh Lord. Can I just say, welcome to Jurassic Park. Oh, sorry, excuse me. That's so cool.
So what I do just want to point out, you can see like the time bar along the bottom. That's only there because I've skipped it along. It does disappear, but I just wanted to skip to the good bit because I know you're about to meet my friend. You're about to meet my friend. Mind my language. Here he
hello.
comes.
No! Ah! Hello, welcome to Shop on TV. How may I help you? Please don't eat me.
How cool is this though? You're in
Although I
a
would be a complete meal.
360-degree world with a Tyrannosaurus Rex chasing you. Where else would you be able to experience that in the comfort of your own home?
He's getting a bit close. But I had to look up. Oh, this is so good. It's so, actually, you know what, I'm going to do this because what I still can't believe, no matter how far up you look or how far down, I mean, look, I'm in the truck.
It's a 360-degree world. There's not going to be any place where you look on this experience which isn't themed. You're not going to find a black spot. You're not going to find anything.
I just had a T-Rex tail there. Look, there's the back of the truck. Oh my! Objects in the mirror may appear closer
and you're
than
safe. You've finished the experience.
Aww.
That was a 6.5-minute dino experience. And remember, because you've got the app and because you've got this on your phone, you can do this time and time and time again, and you can play this with your family time and time and time again. There is...
That's amazing. Let's go back. I tell you what, have a look, ladies and gentlemen. This is wildlife. So we've got safari, dinosaur safari, extinction mystery, penguins, big cat encounter, the wild migration, whitewater safari, snowbound T-Rex, majestic elephant safari quest, mountain gorillas, river safari, T-Rex pursuit, prehistoric journey, oh, whoopsie, and dino den and savannah. If you want to see any one of those, that's on wildlife. I'm going to take these off now. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, it's really essential, if you want this, to check out your baskets. Again, I know it's obvious. It's a weird thing these days to say, oh, check out your baskets. But you do have to, because unless you check out and actually pay, complete your order, confirm your order, now or in the next few moments, then it will be on its way to you. You know that you've locked it in. As I say, genuinely, we have more than 75% of people who have things in baskets at the end of a show do check out. If that happens, then these will either have completely sold out or will be in very limited supply. And by the end of the show, we may have more in baskets than actually we have stock available, because just because it's in your basket, it doesn't take it off our stock or anything. So anyone out there who's just adding loads to the basket, you're just wasting your time. But the point is that those who do want it when you check out, when you pay, it's on the way. So why don't you do that? And here's how.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV.
Bonsoir mesdames et messieurs, voilà le vélo Swifty Liberté. Et voilà Team Breton. Good to see you, sir. That's all the French I know. Actually, I used to speak French really well, and then I learned Russian. And now every time I try to speak French, my brain starts thinking in Russian.
You're like almost like fluent with your Russian.
I used to be 20 years ago. I'm rusty now, but I'm good enough for television. So I had a good career in Los Angeles for a number of years, 15 years, playing corrupt politicians and mob bosses and things like that. So yeah. Anyway, yes. Let's move on. This is if I have beard. Actually, do you know what I did today? Speaking of bearded. So I trim my beard at 10 centimetres, right? So I trim the whole beard. But my moustache and my little thing here, I do those at 7 millimetres.
Right.
So I did everything. Then I did the moustache and the little thingy, and I forgot. And I thought I'll go over everything again just to make sure it's all. And I forgot to change it from 7 back to 10. So now it's all. So it really.
I just freehand pair of scissors.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're very smart.
Yeah, but then you get really worried because if anything goes wrong, I'm like, what would happen? I think I look like a baby with that.
Well, if you were riding a bike, you'd be very cold in the winter.
You would, especially if you were at 15.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Well, this baby can go up to 15.5 miles an hour, up to 35 miles of continuous power-assisted cycling.
That's amazing.
3 different levels of power that you can choose to use. You have got a maximum use weight of 125 kilos, which is about 19.5 stone.
Okay, fine.
You've also got the back rack, the bungee cords, the metal mud guards, the kickstand, all included and fitted to the bike. You've got disc brakes to the front and back. You've got CST City tyres, Shimano gears on here, a 36-volt lithium-ion battery, a 250-watt digital brushless motor, and a partridge in a pear tree. You don't get a partridge in a pear tree.
And 5 gold rings if you order now. But what that all means basically is you get it's the top of the range of all the things. The gearless motor, that's one of the reasons the battery allows it to go that extra distance and power, isn't it? Because it doesn't have so much friction inside of it.
Less friction, so less build-up of heat, which also means you get better transference of the power.
Yep.
It also means that you don't have to worry about components wearing out as much, which means you're going to get better longevity from the equipment that you're buying. That's where these bikes are going from. And also, these bikes are all certified within the UK standards and the EU standards, and they are designed and built to all go together. It's not like they've taken one component, say the battery and the motor, from different places and just forged them together. They have all been designed specifically to work one with the other.
And the company that manufactures these bikes and whom we deal with in a fairly exclusive capacity, actually, these are not readily available elsewhere that I'm aware of anyway. But they are expert designing bikes, and they buy the best components and they put them all together and they make, and this is what you get. You know, it's like you've upgraded. If you're buying a new car or you're buying a new whatever, where you get your standard and then there are the optional extras. This has got all of the optional. It's, as they say in America, fully loaded.
Fully loaded. It
right?
is indeed.
It's like a baked potato.
Yeah, so I'll show you the power assistance, right? You press and hold the red button, that turns the power on. The lights on the top, that's the battery. That's how much charge you've got left.
Right.
The number that's illuminated, that's the level of assistance that the bike is going to give you. So when it's on 0, you get 0.
Yeah.
Regular push bike, you're doing all the work. Use the plus and minus to go up to level 1, level 2, level 3, or back down. Doesn't matter if you're stationary, you're riding your bike, doesn't matter which gear you're in. You can chop and change, turn it on or off. It's completely up to you. So when you're on 0, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get regular cycling as you and I understand it. You turn the pedals, which drives through the gears and works the back wheel. Now, regardless of how fast I go, nothing's going to happen. Even if I turn the power on, nothing's going to happen because it's not power for you. It's pedal assist. It's not a motorbike or a moped.
Right.
There is no license, no tax, no insurance, no test, no MOT, no certificate. But now I'm pedaling. Look at the speed of that front wheel. But look how slow and how effortless my pedaling is.
So the pedaling is purely a function to make the power assist work.
Exactly.
Can we just back up one little sec, because we get the idea of the fact that if you've got power assistance, where essentially the bike does the riding for you, just move your feet around. But also, if you are using it as a regular bike, let's talk about the gears, because that's got quite a gear setup there, hasn't it? And again, premium quality gears.
Yes.
So even if you are running as a regular bike, you've got all the different gear levels to make it easier in different terrain.
Absolutely. So if you wanted to use this as a bike, if you wanted to get a bit of fitness in, if you wanted to, I don't know, feel like you've been doing something.
Or if your batteries run out.
Your batteries run out. You have got 6 or 7 Shimano gears that you've actually got on here as well, which is going to allow you to be able to work through those different types of terrain. It works off what we call the Revo shift system, which is basically a fancy name for a
twisty handle. Now, answering this, because I believe I've tried to find this answer out for years when I've worked with you.
Yeah.
When you use the power assist,
yes,
what gear should you put the bike in?
Whichever you want.
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter. If you want to feel like you're literally cycling through a cloud, put it in gear 1.
Right, so that's the maximum sort of
Which is,
torque.
it just means you're going to be turning the pedals. Normally you turn the pedals really, really fast, but you're not going to go very fast.
I see.
When if you go into gear 6, it's the biggest cog, which is basically going to mean that you have to put more power into the pedal, but
great for downhill.
Faster.
That's when you go whizzing down the hills.
Exactly.
When I grew up in Queensbury, there was I used to live on Camrose Avenue at the top of the hill from the Turner Road was a big hill going up to the station. And when I used to do my paper round in the morning, I had my chopper, put it in third.
Nice.
And I used to pelt it down at this hill. It was just exhilarating. But then I had to get back up the hill again, doing my paper round. So this is the great thing. You can have all the exhilaration, but if you can't be bothered to, or whatever to go back up, you just turn the power off.
If you've got anyone who, like young adults at university or something like that, save yourself those phone calls of, can I have more money for petrol, by giving them an e-bike. Plus, think about this as well.
Yeah, so we had a question about how to do this. So so you do saddle, then pedals.
So all you do with the pedal is push the pedal in, twist the pedal up. With the handlebars, all we're going to do, raise the quick release toggle up, drop it forward, and then we're going to push the catch forward.
Okay.
That's going to then allow us to drop our handlebars down towards that front wheel.
Look, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, you get what you pay for, but in actual fact, you're getting so much more than you, I think, would normally pay for in a folding bike, or even just a folding bike or a folding e-bike. Please do price them out with all the top quality components, even a bell.
Even a bell does.
800 quid is an amazing price. And look, I get it. If you want to do some research tomorrow, or later in the day, I should say, before you check out, fine. I will just say that getting on for half of the stock, is it half or a third, is in baskets. Just over a third is already in baskets.
And the thing is,
and we'll probably go.
These bikes really do start to sell out very, very quickly.
Well, in 10 minutes, what will happen? Usually between 3 and 4 a.m., between 50 and 75% of people who've got things in their baskets check out. So we're going to have, unfortunately, a lot of people who don't necessarily believe that that's going to happen, and then they're going to miss out when they try to order the VR. And we've got a few of these left, but you never know, there might be a last-minute rush. So, but certainly, maybe I would say up to a third of them could go within the next hour.
Like the bikes that you're getting are really fully loaded bikes. They've got all the added extras, even tiny things like a double-sided chain guard to stop you having to worry about your clothes getting mucky or anything. They don't have to do that. They've done that for your experience with the bike.
Do remember, ladies and gentlemen, so you have 30 days once you get this to assess it, and look, we have a refund policy. The details are on our website, but this is completely separate from this is the manufacturer's refund warranty. If you don't like it within the time frame that you have it for, you call the number that's included with the bike, and they'll come and take it away, and then they will refund your money.
Peace of mind through and through.
I mean, and what if I'm spending 800 quid? I would say the same thing. I want to know if it's not for me. Does that mean you can ride it? You can ride it a little bit.
You can test it. You can use it. Just hold on to the packaging that's going to come with the bike and things like that. And the bike just needs to come back in the same condition that it arrived to you, as you would with any product that you buy.
Tim, I think you're going to have a go on the VR later, aren't you? I'll say, just in case I forget, I'll say thank you now.
Thank you.
It's great to see you. You're going to do some presenting for us, I know, in the future, and we'll see you with some other products as well. If you want to take advantage of PayPal Pay in 3, do remember that you can spread the cost into 3 equal interest-free instalments. The P&P is included, and essentially what that means is that once you're approved, anything from 30 to £2,000 per order, per approval, and that will allow you to not have to pay for it all in one go. So you pay a third essentially today, plus the postage and packing, or you could order other things. I mean, have a look at some of the other things. We've got scooters, we've got amazing skincare, we've got drones. You've got to watch your drones as well. Look at this, we've got skincare coming up. What else? We had Faith and Brown jewellery last night. The Piranha kitchen gadgets are amazing. We've got watches. I believe next week we've got Seconda and Accurist watches. And lots more besides. I'll be straight with you, because we started broadcasting very close to Christmas. A lot of the big brands had already locked in their orders for Christmas. So as soon as we get past January, you're going to see some really... This show is just going to explode with brands galore. So Rob is back, Rob Thornton. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. I can't believe we've got 5 minutes left. I know. So I'm going to shoot, and it's your turn. I'm going to go 2 minutes this time. Starting now.
He couldn't cope last time. Quick overview, let's explore. Essentially, it's a themed world of discovery. You've got books, you've got activities, you've got sticker packs, but the best bit is the VR and the augmented reality. And we're going to jump straight into some VR. I'm going to pop this headset on. It uses your smartphone, but here I am at the Legend of Lusker. So what I'm going to do is I've already preset this. So I'm underwater here. I've got sharks, and in a minute we're about to meet Lusker, who is a legend of the shipwreck. They are a giant squid.
Forgive the stutter, by the way. That was just our wife. Oh my lord!
Take a look at that. Lusker is descending upon me here. Oh! There we go.
No!
This is just one of our experiences. This is Lusker. This is a 5-minute VR experience where you can meet Lusker, who is a legend of the sea, whilst exploring the submerged shipwreck. How cool is that? Now, this VR headset is so easy to control. If I look down and then look there and then go to exit, I can exit that experience straight away. I can go back to back. I can then go to a brand new experience just like this. I'm going to go to my shark dive. I'm going to click on play video, and boom, I'm into a brand new VR experience within 10 seconds.
Lusker was looking a little under the weather. And you know, of course, if he goes to his doctor, how much he has to pay.
I'm just going to jump this one forward 75%, just because I want to really get in to see these sharks. And take a look at this. Within 30 seconds, I've gone from Lusker to being surrounded by loads of sharks. So if you've ever wanted to go deep sea diving with sharks, this is your opportunity. If you've ever wanted to explore the oceans, this VR headset offers you that opportunity. It really is world-class VR that we are experiencing.
Sorry about my poor jokes, Rob.
I forgive you, do not worry at all.
I wasn't, but never mind. Thank you, I appreciate your concern. I know, it's been really good to have you tonight. You've done a sterling job.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure sharing this with you. And, you know, I really don't think either me or you could put into words how fantastic this is.
You know, it's one of those things, when you have an experience for the first time and they say you've got to see it to believe it. Yeah. You really have got to see it to believe it. This is just, it's so premium, this whole thing. It honestly is. They couldn't have made it better. There's really nothing they could have done to make the headset better. All the accessories, I'll take you through all of the other great things that you get included in a moment. And remember, the only thing they didn't put in it was the electronics, because you've already got the electronics in your pocket that you use every single day. When you think, I was thinking about this. So I use my phone, and I've got one of the more expensive ones because I use it a lot for work. So I check email, I check text and WhatsApp and other messaging, things like that. I check a bit of social media. I occasionally watch a video, and I do make the occasional phone call because I think it's still good to talk. But that's all. And when you think, and all right, I do my banking and I do a bit, you know, I do the usual things that people do on their smartphone. But when I think that my laptop or my son's laptop costs less than our smartphones, it doesn't bear thinking about, does it? But one of the big things, what's one of the big things, the deciding factors that makes us choose which phone we buy for a lot of people? The screen. I bought my phone because it has a 4K screen. So that's the optics, the electronics is the same kind of technology that would be in a headset costing £4 to £6 or more £100. But in this, they just give you all the bit that goes around it, and you use the technology you're already paying for, so you don't have to pay twice. Oh, sorry, I'm over there, aren't I? Sorry. I mean, it's amazing, really.
And that's the reason why it is so cheap. The reason you can get it for such a fantastic price is because you've already got the software on your phones to be able to run this. We simply provide you with everything that you're going to need to have these fantastic experiences. And remember, Let's Explore isn't just the box set, isn't just VR.
More besides,
it's the box set, it's the learning, it's the Explore AR cubes, it's the you know, all of the models and the books and the sticker packs.
Which I will take you through in a moment. Thank you so much, Rob.
An absolute pleasure,
it's great to see you, and I look forward to having you back as well.
Thank you very much.
Take a look at this, a little summary of what you're getting, and I'll spend my final moments taking you through what comes in each of these great VR headset kits. Quite literally, while stocks last. I don't know where the time has gone. This is the time to check out. This is it now. We have more people with these in their baskets than we have stock available. So somebody is there, you know, unless a miracle happens, somebody's going to be disappointed. So yeah, it's make your mind up time, as they say. Let's have a look. So you've got Wildlife, which comes with 2 hardback books. One is Wildlife, one is Dinosaurs. You also get a big chart. You get the Explorer Cube. You get this little archaeology sort of thing, stone and pick and, you know, tools, and the headset. Plus, of course, you get the experiences, 16 experiences, and I think it was 30 AR experiences, something like that, yeah. Then you also have Space, which gives you the hardback book, the sticker book, the chart. You've got the mobile, the Explorer Cube, and the headset. And then finally, you've also got Oceans, which gives you with the books and the Explorer Cube and all that other stuff as well for $69.99. Check out, and also if you buy 2, then you get an extra £10 off. That's it. I'm back tomorrow. We're starting a bit later tomorrow, about 10 to 20 past 1. I'm with you every Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Haley's with you and Sean are with you Monday through Thursday. Other guest presenters will pop up as well. It's been amazing. You'll get all this in time for Christmas. You're, I believe, going to be so satisfied, and it's going to be no one will know you've paid £70 for this or less if you buy 2. It's just extraordinary. Check out now and join me tomorrow, and I'll tell you the meaning of life.